magic is imagination. We are moving into an age of manifestation. Things become actually less material, more ethereal. The golden dawn is when we awaken to this new station of life. What you think becomes real quicker. Regain our imagination, regain our inner child, and let that inner child out.
My name is Frank Castle, founding member of the music group Heist Click and New York City Neo Shaman. After a serious injury sidelined my career in 2013, I decided to set out on an adventure to search for myself with the help of the plant medicine ayahuasca. What I discovered waiting for me was something I could have never prepared for. It was time for me to become something more, someone more. It was time I became fearless. In the darkest of nights, gonna let my light shine as my heart beats a rhythm with space and time. When the light starts to shine inside your third eye, you awake to the knowledge that you never die. I'm becoming fearless. What is up, everyone? It's your main man, Frank Castle, your Sorcerer Supreme, right here each and every Saturday night on Fearless. I'm joined by my etherical translator and co-host, Paula Milo.
Hey, everyone.
Sorry. Not sorry. Greetings this evening, Fearless family. It is great to be back. Tonight, I'm wearing my official Red Cup review, The Rebellion.
Do it. I love it. And that happened.
If you enjoy watching the Red Cup review, that is my brother on YouTube. He's the Red Cup review guy, Rob Banks. That's right. He has Rebellion t-shirts. We discussed this on the show, and this is why I'm promoting it, not just because it's Rob. We said to him as he freaked out, I can't get this done. I'm on Fiverr, and I've been dealing with this guy for 3 months. I'm like, you literally work with dudes that are in the comic book industry, literally that do the comic books right now, like Batman and Superman and Green Lantern. Like, you know these guys. And he's like, yeah, so I'm like, commission one of them. I'm like, commission one of these guys, get them to do your stuff. And he's like, well, that'll never work. I don't know. And he asked his boy, and his boy said, no, I don't do that. However, this guy will do it for you. Right. Bang, did it. I don't remember the guy's name. He's a pretty popular guy, great artist. Took his stuff and brought it to the next level. So shout outs to the Red Cup review and the Rebellion. The t-shirts are there, and enjoy yourself. Let me see what's going on in here. I want to shout out everyone. I took my glasses off. Now I can't see anything. Bang, Willow. We love you.
We love you. We love you. That's all we're going to say. We love you, Willow. You're the sweetest. And I want to send love to Angela Miller.
Sending you positive vibes, Willow.
We had a very sweet chat, and I just want to send her love.
So one of the things that's been going on, it's almost like I've been feeling like, well, when people talk to me now, right? Because I haven't been live at all since the COVID stuff. Like I just
turn the fan a little. It's blowing right in my face.
Listen, interrupt me again. Just one more time. Right? So people want to know what's going on, and I don't blame them. I'm like, oh yeah, it's what's going on. However, when do you become part of the session? When do you become part of your own movie, where it's not looking up YouTube videos and seeing what Frank has to say and what these other characters have to say, where you become the information center yourself? Do not put that over there. Give it to me. Thank you.
Trying to get the smoke out.
Wow, really.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you.
I love you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you and everything you've done for the show. Yes. And everyone else out there. Okay. Wow. That was
That's very sweet.
yeah, absolutely. We have the greatest people. The
So-
Fearless family is the greatest.
So can we start?
Wait, I'm not done talking.
Oh, sorry. I'm so...
Out of here with that shit. I'm getting sick of this shit. I really am. I'm just done. I'm smoking a blunt. She's over there.
Then just speak. Speak your words.
I'm trying to.
Sorry. Speak your words. Go ahead.
You don't have to sit off screen. The thing's in your face tonight. All right, so
I'm good.
I wonder, like, and I've discussed this because I've been doing ayahuasca sessions with people and dealing with people through the plant medicines, and I'm getting all that my own stuff done, and I'm upgrading. I am the information source. I am the energy center. I am the grounded lightning rod that brings in the information. I think your little boy's calling you.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is he in the window?
Oh, he's in the house.
So what have you done since this has begun? What have you done? And I'm not throwing this on you, 33 people in the room. Shout outs to Aaron, by the way. Love you. Shout outs to Angela Miller. Love you.
Love you.
And Zach and Expanded Understanding and everybody over there. I'll get with that in a minute. But what have we done as a collective? Right? I know we're shaking the tree. Save the Children. Right? It's doing better than it's ever done before. Then there's excuses within Save the Children. Well, Bill Gates owns the name of the Save the Children. He could go fuck himself. Straight up. Fuck that guy. You see him, you hit him with a pie right in his face. Right? No threats. It's a pie. What's the matter? You afraid of some cake? Right? So at what point are we like, I don't care what you say anymore. Now, we're not calling for violence. We're not calling for anything. It's just get the fuck out of here. Now, what am I doing for me? Well, I'm backing out of this 100% and sitting back. I'm actually trolling people. If you're on my page every once in a while, you see me say, hang them all, hang them all. Yeah, I incited a little bit, but it's not like we're going to go outside with ropes and hang people. They're going to do what they got to do over there. We're sending the energy out. We got to get rid of these creepy guys. But what have you done? What have you done? What have you done for yourself? Have you leveled up? Have you joined in, I guess, with your partner and decided to, I don't know, maybe live a better life with a better understanding, maybe not attacking each other or going after each other or saying, well, you don't get it and I do, like stuff like that. Are we educating? God, I just can't get this fucking right tonight. I will. Well, I'm trying to get you in.
I'm good. As long as you're in.
I am in. I'm always in. See, that's my secret.
That's your secret.
Tapped in all the time.
Okay. Like the Hulk. You're always angry.
Yes, but not like the Hulk. Peter, thank you so much. Sending you positive vibes.
We are going to send. Yeah, everyone's sending positive vibes.
All right, Vlad, I'm sending you the positive vibes.
You're
right
getting
now.
it from everyone now. You're going to be good.
I got to do it like that.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm grounded in. I'm ready to rock. I've been putting myself, this is what I'm getting at with everyone. And Peter, we love you so much. Have you noticed you're upgrading? Do you know what's going on? What is your intention behind all this? Have you stepped into the arena yourself and started cleaning and clearing, if not just you, others around you? Do you feel it? Are you like a black hole sucking in the darkness and then having to leave a frequency to go into another one to then purge whatever the hell that was? Why do I just get sick and nauseous when... Hi, Bear.
I don't know why. He just cried. Do you see him? He's right behind you. He's just crying.
I love you. I love you. What are you doing, kiddo? Come here. Come here. Yeah, there's some worked up energy going on. I had to restart everything before we got into this.
Of course.
Went right
2
down.
minutes before 9, the computer needs to reboot. Lights are flickering.
Yeah, it got really out of control.
I almost killed myself. I almost tripped over Frank's drill in the drill case.
One cat swung at the other cat and missed and hit Paula
me.
in the vein, squirting.
In the kitchen, just blood squirting all over the place. Right before Frank was good. He came right to my aid. Because the sight of blood makes Frank squeak. But
I looked like Klinga from MASH for a second.
Yeah, you were awesome. You were in the pocket. I was just like, all I was doing was opening a window.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been a rough week. A rough couple of weeks.
Well, as soon as the message comes out, the energy starts building,
Yeah,
and here it comes again.
Yeah, yeah. But I think everyone's been going through it.
Yeah, so
it's been a rough couple of weeks.
So this
for
is what I
everyone.
was getting at, right? Like, we already know. We've talked about all this from day one, right? So all we're basically doing at this point is repeating, rehashing, catching the moment and saying, do you remember when we said this? This is what we said, or this is how we reviewed and went over.
Oh,
So
yeah, a lot
you
of
should be
headaches, too.
fully aware of this. And now we move ahead. It's not that I'm trying to sell it to you, so you have to know what's going on. I believe the Fearless family already knows.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone's realizing that this is like go time. And,
yes.
You know, like,
but how many times does the magnet attract us into the distraction?
1,000 times a day. Yeah. See, Lexi says it too. Headaches. Headaches is a big one. We've been going through a lot of headaches.
How about diarrhea?
Yeah.
I hate to bring it up, but fuck, like my stomach.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sucking in dark stuff constantly and then transmuting it. The other day, Paula was on the phone with Angela Miller. This show is going to be all over the place. So she was on the, and I didn't know.
Yeah, he had no idea who I was on the phone with. No clue
she was on the phone with.
And it
has
just
nothing
sounded, to do with anything.
I wasn't paying attention, but it sounded weird, like emotional. And I looked over, I thought Paula was crying.
But I wasn't. They were joyful.
I didn't know. So I look over and it looked like there was someone standing behind her, like a shadow. And I looked at it, paid it no mind, walked by it, going into the kitchen, came back. I'm like, no, this thing is there. But when I looked again, it was Angela Miller. There's no space time, right? So they're on the phone.
She's in the UK.
Yeah, she's in the UK. So Paula's on the phone, and it looks like Angela's sitting right here, and she's talking, and Paula's talking, and I'm seeing this etherically right in the room, like what the hell? And a shadow just stands up in between them. And something in me it was like something jumped out of me and rushed it. Was like, oh, you're getting the fuck out of here, and grabbed them and pulled them right back into me. And I started, oh no, not again. Because I'll go back during the week and we'll talk more. But I've done this a bunch of times. I've been clearing my house
this week specifically.
I've been clearing people. And my stomach started making noise. It bulged out to here. It went back in. I was going, oh, I think I cleared whoever you're on the phone with. Is that Angela? I was like, I cleared her, not you. This thing was attached to her. We're trying to, I don't know. And then immediately projectile vomiting into the purging, ran into the bathroom. I mean, it sounded like a horror show, and then gone. And I was like, I got up, I spit, fuck you. I got you. There will be no point in time, especially with me, that whoever is going to think that you're going to have an easy go around here. You're out of your fucking mind. Everything that we've all been through, you think you're going to come in here and have an easy time, an easy go? We are the light.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, it don't work that way, fucker.
It doesn't work that way. I'm surprised that you saw something, because I didn't feel anything.
When I heard it wasn't touching you,
and you
like stood up in between.
Yeah, because you didn't even know who I was talking to.
Not at first. Because I don't pay attention to that. It's none of my business, whatever's going on.
No, of course. But I'm saying it's like that's how quickly it happened. You walked into the room, you said, hey.
Yeah, it happened like this.
Yeah,
you
like, walked into the kitchen, you walked out, and then you were like, no. And then as quickly as you discovered it, that's as quickly as it was gone.
Well, all right, check this out. So if there's a dude robbing you, and we just turn around, he's standing there, right? And he like stands up behind Paula, and Paula's completely unaware that the guy's there, and he's like coming up behind her.
Right.
We see every action movie where John Wick runs up to the guy, goes blip, 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 takes the gun back, shoots him right in the face. Fuck out of here. Hits him with an axe. Get the fuck out of my house. Just like that. Why can't we do that to them? At what point did we not learn we have light swords and whatever weapon? We're going to talk about this too. Your weapons. Have you been using them? Are you activated? At what point are you activated? Are reptilians still too much for you? How big is the conspiracy? How deep does it go? How many conspiracies with a conspiracy theorist were 100% correct? Yeah. So the freakazoid on your corner that was, oh my God, they're going to kill us all, was right the whole time.
Willow has a very good point. Willow's comments, Angela resides outside of space-time, and I believe that because Frank said after he got rid of that entity, he saw her sitting like as if she was sitting right in the room with me.
She was sitting right there.
And I believe she does. I believe she does reside. I think she is an extremely unique and rare being. I think there's something unique and special about her. I think
no, she's a master.
No, but it's beyond that.
No, I know,
don't even have a word for it because she doesn't reside here. She does most of her work there. So I'm not even really sure.
Well, that's why it's just a master.
No, she definitely. But
I mean, if we were handing out black belts, she'd have like 4 black belts definitely. With red sashes on them.
She's definitely working with the Sorcerer Supreme. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But I haven't figured out the name for her yet because she does do all of her work there. So it would make sense that whatever entity was trying to, I don't know, cause havoc. It
was involving itself on your energy. Whatever was making you girls cry. Or,
it would make sense.
I don't know the story. I don't want to get involved because it's none of my business.
But it would make sense.
That thing is my business.
Right. But it would make sense if she is out of space and time.
Yeah. Well, we're in 4D passing into 5. So these things are sitting with us very easily going, hi.
Right.
And go ahead.
But what I'm saying is because she resides in a different space-time, it would make sense that the entity would be right here because she was probably right here. Yeah.
Because there's no.
Yeah.
It looked like me and you on the screen.
There's no difference.
Except we weren't looking over at each other. They're just we're holding the phone like this, going, and then it's just going. But the next step, I swear to fucking space Jesus. Sorry, I just went nuts. We're gonna just not have the phone there. It's gonna look like the same thing. You're gonna put the phone down, and then it's just gonna be like, Paula, blah, 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 and Paula will be like back and forth, and you'll see the transfer without seeing some kind of Wi-Fi thing coming out of a device where you're like, we've all seen movies too where they split the screen and one person's talking to the other, right? And then maybe one person, gets murdered in the room because somebody pops up, but they're not looking because it's not on a screen. They're just talking on the phone. Mm-hmm. That's what it reminded me of. Like it just came up like as a character that just should not be there, but was not attached to either one of these, which is wild.
No, he just should.
I think he was just eating or trying to.
I don't know.
Maybe to kick up the emotion.
Maybe I don't know.
The idea is now there's 44. So the idea is highly output, emotional charged conversation. So
it was an emotionally charged
say you're crying at tears of joy, but out of something that was crazy. What they'll do is kind of make you tip on that crazier topic in what you're getting upset about, and you might hang in there for a moment, and that one flip of I don't understand and I'm angry and that's when the entity just walks up and goes, do that more. And then
those were my passion tears. I did that to Joe too. He saw my passion tears too. They don't come out often, but when they do come out, they make a point.
What's magical about you and I? No, I swear. I remember when you were doing that with Joe, I was talking to Della, right? So, but it was after that was over, we left you alone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, but I got you alone, right? So it became like this transfer, and then we switched.
Right.
And then Joe was like, yo, Paul is mad powerful. Like he was just shout outs to Joe and Della. Like so powerful. I was told to listen to her, and it's like, listen to her, but discern it.
So
she's usually
and I never,
but always use your discernment.
I never make a big deal about anything, and it's funny because I tease. Everyone knows I tease. Like if Frank would just trust me, things would have been a lot easier like a long time ago.
If Woody would have went straight to the police,
this never would have happened. So and I never give myself props for anything, but I did get a text message from Joe. And Joe and Della, very sweet. They love. Oh, they didn't get the wands yet, but they love them. They only saw pictures.
Yeah. I have them. They're mine until they become yours.
Rihanna, you outdid yourself. So anyway, Joe had sent me a message saying that Aya
Oh shit.
herself, the mother of
Demand the
all,
truth.
told him, "You better listen to Paula."
Yeah.
So I got the seal of approval from Aya. I was like, yes.
Everybody, round of applause for this young lady who is finally
yes,
getting.
finally.
Listen, when you get
'cause
street
it was like,
cred,
shut the. I said, look, I can, and I know he wouldn't mind me saying this. I said to him, you believe in your heart and in your mind that this experience has helped you. We witnessed one person walk in the door and another person leave. You went home, and people in your home, people in your
are like,
family
wow.
noticed a difference. They watched one person leave and one person return. It's unequivocal. It's undeniable.
When you get street cred from
the change.
Aya, I do this all the time. I'm like, you don't believe me, but you're here with me,
Right.
but you want to be part of the
Right.
story. This is
So
your turn.
There's
Go
no
in there
way.
and ask about me.
Yeah, ask.
Go.
You can't deny
You
it.
go ask. Go, hey, you know Frank Castle? Is he full of shit?
Exactly.
She or you know what? Ask whoever. You could ask mushrooms, right? Any one of them. You could ask Hape, right? You could ask ayahuasca, and you can for sure ask DMT. Go in, ask, say, hey, I know we should only be worrying about ourselves at this one moment, but I got to ask a question about this dude right here. And then go down the road, see what they show you, see what you see in me.
Say it.
Go look for yourself.
Right.
Find the information.
Right.
You will keep expanding and opening. By the way, shout out to Demand the Truth in the room. Will's in the room. The energy that he puts out running after these pedophiles are just, I love them. I love it.
That's awesome.
I love how he gets up in people. I love you with the fake mic. We don't need this fucking mic. Boom. Right. Let's go right now.
However,
incredible powers. You got powerful people in this room tonight. Working it. Rihanna, Bert disappeared, came back. Right? I don't know what went on. You guys, powerful. Holy shit. It went from we all disappeared to one degree or another. We could all connect through the Facebook room or through Facebook, right? But when you resurfaced, you were like, oh, I went through some shit. We did too. We were all going, I think, through, and then we show back up, and then you sent the wands. I almost fainted opening the box. And thank you for our gift.
Yes, our present. That was beautiful.
I almost blacked out.
On the shelf.
I was so excited. And I was like, yo, womp, womp, womp. And then I have mine right here and Paul is right here. It was just too much energy for me. I ran into the other room. I had to put, look, my eyes twitching from it. It's just womp, womp, womp. Well, this whole area is loaded with crystals now and everything. Likes, share and subscribe, everyone. Let's get the word out there and the message out there. Hold on. I'm going to just work this one more time. I think that's a little bit better. All right. Shout outs to Ellen and Nick. Shout outs to Robert Hawley. High frequencies in the room tonight. Yo, my man, you lighten it up. We had a conversation while I turned on Facebook and you were there doing a meditation.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said to Paul, yo, imagine this shit. Because Rob's a master meditation guy.
He's like a hype man. He's awesome.
I said to her, could you imagine we go talk live somewhere? Yeah. Right. And then we just there's like a little stage area wherever the fuck you talk from. And then we just send Robert out.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just hey, man, what's up, man? He doesn't say anything about anything and just starts his the way he does.
It would be awesome.
And then it's like, what the fuck is this guy? Because it turns into like almost hip hop. Almost. Yo, I was listening and I'm like, imagine him opening ceremonies with him doing that and then just coming out and then having him introduce everyone. I was like, that would be
and then DJing the rest of the
night.
And then, wouldn't that be awesome?
And being on stage with us, right? And then no one's ever done this. No one's ever done that. And then presenting something in some kind of form or fashion that's just incredible to witness and be part of, to share information, but through the music and all kinds of crazy stuff. So he did that, and it was like a power up before the show. And I was like, yo, this is great. But right at the end, he was like, yo, bro, I'm jingling change, right? So I started laughing and I went, Sister
Sister
Stabile
Beale.
yelled at me about jingling change in my pocket. She said, stop masturbating. I hear
Gateway to hell.
the
Yeah.
change jingling in your pocket, but we know what you're doing. And I said, these fucking nuns are nuts, right?
Gateway to hell.
None of us are doing that. So then we all just started doing that. And then he's like, yeah, silver coins. I was like, oh shit, here comes the knowledge. And he's like, are you into it? What are you into? You get a silver coin, right? Once, hold on. So I got a Venom coin. Yeah, right. Venom from the movie. I got all the characters they have out. Paula just got me Mandalorian. So these are 1 ounce coins, right? This true value. We were talking about true dollar to silver ratio. True dollar to silver ratio,
yeah.
not what it is now. It's $27, which it went up.
Can you put that up later? The
I haven't found
the link
what
to
I
the-
want to be for me to send to someone to show them how to do
We
that, so
saw
I
that
could just
really
explain it to you.
Yeah, explain. But we saw that really good breakdown. We have to
That's
find
oh
that
no,
again.
that's
what we're
Greg
looking
in
for.
5d.net. The
Oh
guys
yeah,
where
yeah.
the guy
Who does the tie
from
dye t-shirts?
all right, it's in
Yeah.
5d.net, right? They do a show on YouTube. It's awesome. It's 30 minutes. I don't even think it's 30 minutes long. Every few days, and then they do tie-dye shirts, and his it's her name's like Alice in Chains. It's Alice something. She does the readings, and she's been 100% accurate with my
very
reading.
Accurate.
Every week.
She's
I'm
his
like,
associate, but yeah, Alice or Allison is it?
it's something like it sounds like Alice in Chains, but it's Alice James.
Oh, Alice James. Okay.
And then all right,
Okay.
she's awesome.
She is.
She's awesome.
And
awesome.
then Frank said
she does everybody's individual.
Yeah, and then Frank said you have to listen to her for yours, and it was like
it's just working.
It's been a roller coaster couple of weeks still, and like I'm ready to.
So he does a thing inside his show.
Oh yeah,
where he explains this. The true, it's $27 right now an ounce.
The true value of
right?
silver.
So then you go and buy. You go to the store and you buy this, it'll cost you $30. They'll probably jack up the price more because it's Venom coin. That shit doesn't matter. You just get silver, right? So the 1 ounce coin. So it's like $30, $33, maybe, depending on the place that you'll get it from. However, the true dollar to silver ratio is like at $4,000, and it's a little more than 4,000 an ounce. Bounced up to 5, predicted to go to 6.
Allison James.
Okay, Allison James. Oh, yeah, Joseph's in the house with the save.
What did we say? Allison James. Yes.
Oh, James.
Yes.
Not James. Yeah.
Allison sorry, this poor woman.
I love her,
She's
man. I just look at her and go, right? And she just talks. I get into it. Oh, okay. Here's another hypersynchronicity. My birthday was the other day, right? So on the 18th. So I'm watching her do the Leo for the week, right? So I sit down, it comes up. It was at like midnight last Saturday. I didn't or Sunday.
Friday.
No, it was either Saturday. When did you give me my gift? Sunday morning?
No, on your
my birthday was Sunday.
No, your birthday party was Sunday. Your birthday was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday morning. So you came out and you gave me this,
yeah.
right?
It might be the wrong. Yeah, I know. Yes.
Okay. So it's like blue lapis or some shit.
Blue lapis, I think.
Okay,
so
blue
something
lapis,
like that, or blue agate. We're not sure. But whatever
she
it was,
comes out,
I said what it was.
And I'm just opening the gifts. I don't know what it is yet. So I'm just looking. And she does a random thing. She sticks her hand in the jar of crystals and she pulls these out. And she goes, "This is your crystal for the week. It's for your throat, blah, blah, blah." She goes into a whole thing. And I pull it out and I read the name and go, "Hey," I pause it. "Paula, get over here. Thank you for the gift. Watch this." And I rewound it and put it on. And she picks it, holds it up to the camera and goes, "This is your stone for this week." And she was like, "Holy shit." I go, "It's the exact same thing." So what is going on here? There is no coincidence, so I already know what's going on.
What does Ellen say? That nothing is random?
There is no randomness.
Ellen says that
That's
nothing
bullshit.
is random.
All right. So let's go back to what Robert Holey was saying. Are you into this?
Okay.
Are you into this? That's all he was saying. Are you into
Okay.
it? What are you into? Because a little bit of this,
Ah.
when the shift
A lot of
occurs,
this.
becomes instant
A lot of that.
ridiculousness. Okay, so people talk about housing markets crashing or the dollar collapsing. As the dollar collapses, the true value of this just goes up exponentially.
Yep.
So it's like a gold to silver ratio. It should not be like 75-1. They're a lot closer than you would think. And what's gold at? Okay, they don't use gold in everything, but what do they use in everything? Do they tell you?
Electronics, everything, silver.
This is in all your technology. You can't get this forever and ever and ever. It won't circulate forever and ever and ever. Do you know why? Because of mining and it being just
precious.
It's a precious metal. Real money, doubloons, booty, flippity doo da fucking day. Look at this shit. Feel it. Feel the weight. Oh, it feels good. Now, this is mine. This one is mine, right? So how good would it feel to have one of these in your pocket? You only need one. It's $27. All right. For all you ex-drug addicts, smokers, I'm going to flip one on you.
Coffee, smokers.
Starbucks people.
Yeah, $17. $17. That's
so you go to a flea market or whatever, or your coin shop.
Hey, the flea market.
They're the best. The ones that you were seeing down in Pennsylvania. Holy shit.
Flea markets are the best place to buy silver because the silver guys are right there. And then you make sure you have a little silver tester. You buy the silver tester to make sure it's real silver, and you're good. Yeah. You're good. You know,
listen, just a couple of these, right? I was telling Paula, I was talking this week about Friday nights would start with, okay, we need an 8-ball, 2 packs of cigarettes, a pack of blunts. We need weed. Right. We need this. We need that. Or we're already at like $300.
Right.
We don't even give a shit.
No, this was your past. This was
the past. This had nothing to do with.
No. But a typical Friday night would consist of all those things, and that made sense. I mean, the weekends would be like hundreds for me. It was horrible.
Yeah. So it didn't matter. So what's this? Right.
Yeah. What's that?
What is this?
Like.
So if this goes up real value, and you just had like 5 or 6 of them,
it's almost like
you got a down payment on a fucking house.
But it's almost like.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're covered both ways because if
you don't have to pay tax on this,
but if it collapses, we have Bitcoin because if the dollar does plummet, Bitcoin's going to go up. So
you get yourself locked in.
You're covered
to multiple things.
You know, it's got to be what do you say? Multiple revenue streams.
Yeah,
multiple income streams.
This is how you do it. Fresh water. You get yourself something that filters your water. And you drink out of that shit, right? Yeah, no, there's a lot going on tonight. You get yourself storable food and you stick it somewhere in your house where it's safe and more whatever, and you just put it there. You get yourself $100 in silver, $200 in silver.
Start there.
One silver coin, right? And don't just buy it randomly. Go to a place where it's trusted, whether it's online. Because now they accept credit cards, and if you buy more than $150 in silver, it's free shipping. What?
I know.
So what's the markup? What's the markup at the real store? Oh, it's 3%. Okay, well, if I go on eBay, it's 3. You know, they just add 3% right on top of it.
Or
maybe sometimes 10%, and then they just ship it free. So use your credit card. Fake money to buy real money. Don't bottom out and be buying thousands of dollars and not paying it back. Don't do stupid things. I don't want anyone doing something stupid and say, well, Frank's had to do this. You're actually gonna be good, but if you get rid of your house and you know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about that.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're dummy proof.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer before we start. We used to do a disclaimer every
for the first
single
couple of years. We
show.
Had a disclaimer. We had on that yellow pad. That infamous yellow pad that I'm not allowed to look at ever.
Yeah, I removed that from the house.
I know, it's fine. It's
fine. It's not even in this structure any longer.
Whatever. I saved your life over and over, but I'm not trusted yet.
That's okay.
It's all right. Oh, so
you're like the guy that reads the fucking book and then runs to where the little girls and boys are hanging out when the new Harry Potter books released, and you're like, Dumbledore dies on 5/25.
I'm not that guy at all.
And you
I'm the
march
opposite
with the fucking
of that
sign?
guy. You don't even know what you're talking about. I'm the opposite.
You're
of
lucky
that
my
guy.
kid ain't in that crowd, and I'm standing there with them watching them
Me?
cry.
Me?
I would be practicing my Bill Gates technique on you.
Okay, loose lips. You want to talk about loose lips? Okay. You and your brother? Okay. With your big fucking mouths?
You can buy on eBay. The silver companies actually have eBay stores.
Yeah, they have their own
because
stores
they
set
had
up
to
on eBay.
supersede being able to take every form of payment, including
Yeah.
PayPal and credit cards. So you just go to their store on eBay, but they would tell you, "I don't go to eBay, you'll get jerked." No, if
It's
you
the
buy
store,
from
the silver
if you're
store.
buying not from someone reputable, you're swinging and you could miss. That's it. Sorry, I'm high as fuck right
I
now.
am too. So you finished, or we gonna?
No, this is important.
All right.
This is important.
Go ahead.
Think of it as a little intermission before ETs and shit. This is going to save your life down the line, right? I was telling my brother a joke. He's like, "You buy me silver all the time." I said, "Yeah, it's the gift that's going to keep on giving," right? What silver did I get my brother? And I'm not showing off. I got him 1 ounce flat silver, like spread out. So it was like a bar with every fucking Star Wars poster, the original poster,
They're fucking
right?
amazing.
And then the coins that are like shorter and fatter, they're like little thick coins. I think those are 2 ounce of Ghostbusters. So there's only a run of 10,000 of each
Were
of these
minted,
things.
Yeah.
So you're automatically within
I
the
don't know,
running.
is that what it's called? Minted?
Yeah, when you mint it, and they're
Yeah.
like only 10,000 pieces. So there's 7 billion people on the planet. There's so many friggin' Star Wars fans that pay for those old Kenner action figures, $300-$400, and those things suck.
Frank,
when I was little, I was like, they are not
beautiful.
Yeah, but they're not articulated. I like things that are articulated. And when I was a little kid, I was like, I can't wait till I get older and they make it the way I want to play with it.
All right, but we're talking about the silver. It's beautiful.
I'm saying they'll pay for that. What will you pay for real shit with that stuff on it? Now you got a fucking movie poster with your favorite shit on it. That's now only 10,000 of these are circulating in the world. You see my point?
Future currency,
it only cost me a couple of bucks, and it's a Christmas present for you, right? So I get you one, I get you one, I get you one, and that year I don't get you fucking socks and stupid shit you don't want.
You got a piece
I
of
teach everyone.
But you did. Everyone was so excited.
But
you got me a whole bag. I
know you know that, but they don't know that. I need to tell them.
You don't even know. It's like Scrooge McDuck. So all right, you done with your heavy story? Because I'm gonna tell a funny story now. Or do we have more? Is there more? Is there more?
I'm ready. For you to go.
You're ready for me to go? I'm allowed to speak a little bit today.
You are in full control.
For how long? For 10 seconds?
Number 1, take the bridge. Get off. Give me a kiss. Okay, rock and roll. Here you go.
Stupid.
Come on. The floor is yours.
So Frank and I were talking about silver, and it was Frank's birthday on the 18th, 8/18, which is Ellen's half birthday. And no, 8/19 is Ellen's half birthday, but it's between Ellen and my half birthday. And I'm high. So anyway, so we had been talking about silver. Oh, go ahead.
Now sending you love and positive vibes.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Thank you. 11/11. I like that.
Sending you so much fearless love. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I can talk now?
Yeah, I didn't break anything up. I want to put this
right
here.
Okay. So I can't find the thing. So I had gotten Frank 2 silver coins for his birthday, but I got them. Silver was at $17 an ounce. So I had got them at $17 an ounce. Literally 2 days after that, it goes to over $20 an ounce. So Frank's freaking out and I'm laughing. And Frank doesn't I don't care about surprises. But Frank likes to have his gifts on his birthday and he doesn't want to hear about it. He doesn't want to know what they are. And it's wonderful that he feels that way, but it sucks for me because I'm like, oh, I got a secret. And I'm good. I can keep a secret. There's shit that's in the vault that's so fucking old. Some of these people are dead. it wouldn't even matter. And I know Aaron's going to use that as a quote from me from now, and it's killing me, but it's true. Some of these people are dead. I got secrets in the fucking vault that no one knows about, and they're never going to come out because this is just who I am. So I got these coins at $17 an ounce. I paid more because they were collector's coins, but still, I wouldn't have been able to buy them otherwise. And I was so happy. I said, Frank, you're going to be so proud of me for one of our gifts. So now, as silver is making its climb, Frank and I get all of our silver together.
No, we had a count off. Okay, no.
And it's like Scrooge McDucks. We're sitting.
How many of these? No, this was what Greg did on the show. He was like, how many of these? He's the fucking greatest, man. How many of these do you need to have an actual $1 million of
how many ounces value, do you need of true dollar to silver ratio?
Oh my gosh, it's only like fucking 241, I think.
Ounces or
241
like
ounces. You're a millionaire at the rate right now. Right? Soon as the dollar flips, right? So if you collected 5 here and 5 there over the course of a couple of years, when this was down at $12, you know what silver and gold people are doing right now? Ooh, it's $27.
I know.
Gold went up to fuck. Oh my gosh.
I know it's $27. I know, Frank. That's why I was so excited that I got these coins.
Did you see that?
No, what?
The fucking thing jumped out of the.
What was it?
Look, it jumped out.
Rihanna, your smudge stick
just jumped out of the container.
We have a. Can you show the? Can you?
All right, I'm gonna take.
We're gonna move the camera just to show you. We have.
It just fucking flicked at me. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is
Frank's
that?"
wands are in a. Oh shit!
Oh shit! What the fuck? All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Wait till the camera's on.
She wants to come out. We're going to take you out, honey. Don't you worry. She's jumping right out. Rihanna, your smudge stick is jumping out. Now, the case that Frank has his wands in.
See how it's out?
This was given to me.
Inside.
This was given to me by a woman who loves me dearly.
That's got to be like 5 inches in the container.
And she jumped out. And she jumped out twice. So now we're going to take her out because she wants to be out. So we're going to put her on air. So put her back and then we'll keep her on air.
Ooh.
That was so fucking freaky, Frank.
Okay.
No, oh my God,
that was so close. Like, oh, what are you doing?
She literally jumped out.
She was in like this.
And then she jumped out. And then she jumped out again.
And then the whole thing moved. I was like, yo.
Now the case that she's in, the vase that she's in was given to me by Anne, the woman I worked with. I love this woman. Her husband's the one that looks like Billy Bob Thornton. She came to my aunt's funeral.
Oh yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. So the vase that the wands are in, I gave to Frank to put his wands in because it was given with love to me. This smudge stick jumped.
It was in
out
the vase, like in it. I don't want to pull it because all the action figures.
Don't move it.
It was, whoop.
It was in,
and then blurp.
She jumped right out. Oh wow! And I'm gonna grab my wand because I have chill. My where I look see where my
heart right now is moving.
It's burning. It's not burning. It's pulsing.
Maybe you're getting healed.
Maybe yeah.
A lot of things from the repetition that I've done in my life in this house with Paula, the things that we've had to do or decided to do. And, no, you're not. We're, you are now. Yeah. So,
yeah, well, I'm not picking my underwear.
The things we have done and our awareness of the things that go on, it becomes action immediate.
That was weird. I'm sitting right here. I have my wand.
And we're used to some crazy shit, but sometimes it's just, that's the, man, I've talked to space gorillas. It didn't freak me out as much as what just happened.
That just scared us. It really, and I don't get scared like that.
No, because when we looked.
Well, actually, I do get scared. That kind of stuff scares me.
When we looked, then it did it again. Almost like, okay, we're both looking at you now. And then it did it again.
Yeah, I think that was just weird. I do get scared like that. We had gone to I was with the girls and we had gone to a haunted hotel in where did we go? Massachusetts? It was Salem. We went to Salem where we stood in this historic haunted hotel, and it was fucking haunted. It was horrible. I had to pee with the door open. I took the fastest showers. We were there for like 2 days. I took the fastest showers of my life.
Did that shit really bother you?
No, I got scared. I got excited, scared. That's
Oh,
like roller
okay.
coaster. Like I get excited, like
When you go
"Ah."
through the haunted house at the
Yeah,
action
exactly.
place.
Because I expect to be scared.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm
okay, I'm
Look,
just
I'm
gonna run through
shaking.
here. No, I know. Look at that.
I am. I don't know why. I'm holding my wand. Maybe that's why I'm shaking. She's very
You gotta
powerful.
ground. Don't assume because you're Paula that you're just
I'm
grounded.
always grounded.
See what I'm saying? I fucking knew it just as soon as she was gonna say it. Oh, I'm always grounded. Well, maybe we caught you off guard because I charged the wand today. Right?
You did charge the wand
Yeah.
today. She said thank you.
Here's another thing.
It's
So
beautiful.
your awareness is key, right? So I walk in and out of the house today twice. First time, I thought I heard someone yelling at me. Who the fuck is yelling at
Oh
me?
yeah, I was outside with the tomatoes.
And
I'm
then I
trying to get
came
these
back
tomatoes
in,
to
and
grow.
I had to pee.
I don't know.
And I looked down, and there's like a bowl of crystals on the
Oh, I keep on the coffee table
next
on
to
the trunk.
next
in
to the water for the cats and stuff. And I hear them talk. It sounds like a them talking.
Well,
so
it's a little bowl.
So I'm like, oh, I got to get you guys outside.
I'm shaking.
Bring them outside, put them down in the sun. I run back in to pee, and I hear someone yelling at me again. How long are you gonna walk by me and not pay attention to me? So I'm hearing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I look up, and Paula's wand is. I'm looking right at it. It was just the weird coincidence, right? I just look up, bang, I'm looking at it, and it's like, oh, you're paying attention now. I need to be out in the sun now,
Because we were sitting outside.
right now. Get me outside in the grass, the sun now. So I'm like, I gotta pee. Running and pee. Stop yelling at me. I run outside. I'm like, fucking Juan's yelling at me. So I took it, put it down in the grass. I was in the grass sitting there. We were talking. You were cutting some stuff.
Yeah, we were trimming back the tomato. I have barren tomatoes.
Paul is like, you could use. I'm like, I don't like touching your wand.
Yeah, but you can have. You have
like
permission to touch
it's like
her.
a hyper.
Yeah, but you have permission.
It's your shit, right? So then, I hear her going. Well, we were. We wanted Paula to do this, but she's not listening.
I wasn't listening.
And I'm like, I heard you loud and fucking clear. They're like,
listening.
yeah, we know. So your higher you was like, anytime you need that wand as a failsafe, you just grab it and use it. You have my permission. So I was like, and then Paula was saying to me, oh, you could just use it.
Mm-hmm.
But higher her was like, you have the permission. And I was like, oh, somebody's getting fucked up, because this is how this works. Say I'm unable to channel the energy that day because I'm a thickhead person, and I have to get rid of something as a shaman, and I can't just seem to do it. It's just taking me out of my range. Maybe there's
Frank, put your hand on the wand and the smudge stick. Oh, I felt it in my teeth.
You sound like you're having an orgasm.
No, it's like energy going through you. You don't feel it in your mouth. You don't feel it
in my teeth.
Yeah, I felt it in my teeth too. It went through my arm.
So you can focus.
All right, we're keeping them together. They want to be together.
All of your energy.
I can't even hold it.
And just launch it. All you have to do is think. You can say, I am grounded now into earth, right? You grow the roots into the center of earth mentally with your imagination, and you reach into that sun that's in the middle that heats everything that's spinning.
All right, we're 50 minutes in. I'm gonna light this. Can I have a lighter?
And then you lock yourself in, right? And you go, okay, throw your best at me. I'm right here. Now you won't flatten out when you get hit with the energy.
The wand worked on your mom today, though.
I know. It's specific to things that are going on.
It's weird because
it'll take a hit for you. It'll attack something that needs to be attacked.
She has been. You know
My
what
mother
it is?
walked in here, and in 30 seconds, she was like, I'm just gonna sit right here.
Yeah,
She
she
just
sat
sat
in the
down.
chair. We put the meditation music on while we were talking.
We're learning how to defeat.
how to work it, how to
3D.
how to hold back the entities, because
You're not allowed in here.
it's not her. It's
not
everything
the
that's
person.
it's everything that's going on over there. You know, there's a death happening, and there are things that feed on that decay, and no matter how much you push it back, it's going to keep coming back. You know, because Frank's grandfather's not open enough to accept his own death. He's fighting it every step of the way. If he would just stop fighting it, it wouldn't be so horrible, but he can't do that. And we understand that. So Frank has to do a lot of energy work when he goes over there, just for him to even be there.
I brought my wands with me one day.
Yeah, and I think you should start doing
And
that
I
now
was
when you come.
just-
I mean, you pack a bag anyway, so
Look,
you might
so
as well throw them in there.
My earth suit, my flesh suit isn't ready, or isn't
Yeah, can't handle the
can't
frequency.
do certain things still to the
Oh my
to the
God.
level I need it done
Mm-hmm.
in the immediacy that it needs to happen. Right? So I got my tensor tools from Ra. I usually wear those around, but Paula got me these the other day. I usually wear the giant copper, 3 spiral up kind of things that Ra has. It's fucking awesome. It works. But if you're in a bad mood, it'll take you down the bad mood road. But if you're in a good mood, it'll
Yeah, but you've been changing your
drive
mood
you
really quickly.
into the good realm.
Here, take that.
Okay, but so this is what I mean. So my earth suit's not ready to do that yet. So the creator in me is like, you can do it, but you're pushing too hard. It's like you're taking a shit and you're pushing. You're not supposed to push when you're taking a shit. You kind of push, but you don't really, right? You're not supposed to. You hurt yourself that way, and you wind up after 20 years having a fucking problem. So you're in the submission of it and the relaxation. It flows through you. Just like Yoda said, man. Look, what's the problem? There's no problem, because I can handle it now.
Did Yoda say that?
If I go into this
Did Yoda really
with,
say that?
then it's going to be that way. It's going to be hard to do it. This is what I'm learning. It's easy when I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And it's like, that shit don't work on me. Right? I don't have to make an angry face to smash that. Okay, so my suit's not readily available to do certain things because I might be meatheading it that day.
Are you puffing or passing? What are we doing?
So we're not interrupting. So here we I'm like, yo, man, I need a direct ground. And I need a weapon that will shoot my energy. I know this sounds so weird.
It's not, though. It's powerful.
During the ceremony, I went
You
up.
can use her hands.
I could. Joe was having a problem.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I took these. I couldn't. Everything I did didn't work.
Didn't work.
Nothing worked.
You know why? It wasn't enough. You needed that.
This is what I'm talking about. No matter what I did, the medicine did. It was pushing and hurting and rah, 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 and I just knew for some reason
That would work.
the ground, right, and the push, and I just went, "Hey, Joe!"
Just like that. He
Just
did it
like that. And bang, he went. And I just watched it go. And I'm like, what is going on?
Mhm.
This is great. So it's like refining it to like a surgical precision and then going for it on that rate. And it's your imagination that fuels it. I know it's like, oh, this guy's playing with Harry Potter wands. If that's what you think, then you're not
That's
ready
okay
for
too.
this information.
That's fine. Think what you think, but we were there. We saw it. I was screaming to him, open his mouth.
Yeah.
And he
from
heard it.
outside.
From outside. He didn't hear it.
I
but
was
Joe
like,
heard
I
it.
was in the doorway. No, I was in the doorway.
Oh yeah, that's right. When
And
I
then
said
I'm
it,
like,
there's no way he
there's
heard
no
it.
way he heard that.
And he said he heard it. I screamed, open your mouth. And he screamed.
We had music on in here, and he
opened
was
his
going,
mouth.
hurt, and I was going, come on. And I was talking to them going, you got to
okay, Rob?
see what's going on in here.
She okay? She's okay. She's okay. She's just trying to get comfortable. Okay, she's
So, yeah, it's been a lot going on with everything.
A lot going on.
Roxy has cancer.
Oh, cancer.
L cancer.
Taking it one day at a time.
So
Thank you, people.
has a tumor on her liver.
We are good.
That's like the size of a thumb, and she's old, so you can't really
just
do
send
anything.
prayers. We can't do
so
anything.
We're
She's
just
too old. So
making life best
yeah.
we can.
Please send your prayers.
This is why you haven't seen me. I've been refining, dealing with life.
Yeah, it's been hard. And then
it is not easy.
And then the mom got a puppy. We told you about the puppy. She's the cutest dog in the world. We went to the vet Thursday for the puppy. We already scheduled her spay 2 months ahead of time, and Frank and I had to promise that we would be available to nurse the puppy.
What up, Sam?
When the puppy is better. So I said, yeah, introductions can start now that she's gotten her shots. She can start coming here, and introductions can start with the cats. And
what is it? What is the dog called?
Cannoli, but
no, not her name. Her name's Cannoli. But
well,
but
what's he? Oh, she's a Shishan. She's
what
a
do they call
Bichon
those
and
teddy bears?
She's a teddy bear. Shiatsu Bichon, and
I'm
she's
like,
the cutest thing.
She has
you've ever
hair.
seen. Yeah, she's one of those painted the dog.
She doesn't have fur.
She's
she
a
has
pain
hair.
in the ass dog. I would never get a dog like that. My kind of dog is a dog you find in a fucking garage, chained somewhere, and you just say, "Come on, you're coming home with me." That's my kind of dog. But aside from that, she happens to be the cutest thing. But we had to go to the vet. And Frank and I got for his mom for her birthday, we got her a big dog bed. We got her dog chew sticks. We got her dog the poop bags. We got her.
My mother's funny. I tried.
We got her the dog car seat for when she takes the dog in the car.
I try to put linoleum down under the pee pads on the carpet area, right? Because this world is changing for all of us. We don't know how much longer we're going to be here, so they figure a little resolve. And this will be good, but no, not when they have to pee poop 50 times a fucking day.
Right. So we put the linoleum piece down. It took her
5 days. I said, "Let me put this down."
Yeah,
why would I
one
put this
day.
down? Someone's gonna trip. No one goes over here. What are you talking about? I got all Italian right there. What are you talking about? Right. On the 5th day, she was like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do." So I put it down. She goes, "Oh, it fits perfect." I almost flew across. I wanted to do what I've seen in wrestling so many times where the one wrestler will look at the other one and just they won't be in the ring. They'll be like outside on the other side of a table from them, and then they'll be like, "You know what? Fuck this fucking guy." And the guy just looks over and goes, "Oh yeah," and jumps up the table off it with a fucking elbow to your forehead, right? And you're like, "Oh, that's what I was ready to do."
Melinda, you know what I would do? No, you know what I would do? We need to find
the
out.
Poo and the pee is now on an linoleum.
We need to find that. We need to find that
Don't
place.
Fight the river.
We need to find that place on the neck where Black Widow does that thing and you pass out. And then we need to do that to her every time she disagrees. Right. Then she just needs to wake up 5 minutes later and it's done.
Right. You go, "Hey,
what?" Yeah. Yeah. And then she just passes out and then it's done. And then she wakes up and everything's fine.
Hey, the house is clean.
She has to fight it every step of the way. We're hanging in there, but I don't know how much longer I can hang in there. She goes, "Thank you for staying with me today. And thank you for understanding." I said, "Look, I'm going to tell you 100 times. I understand. But come on.
Listen.
I understand and you get a pass, but give me a fucking break too. I love you, but give me a fucking break."
Hold on. Let's talk about this instead of the specifics so everyone can deal with their own version of it. When we resist the flow,
any flow.
So we're talking about a flow, right?
Where any flow.
It would have worked 5 days ago. I'm not trying to.
Yeah. It would have worked 5 days ago, but
no, there was fear of Grandpa tripping, but Grandpa doesn't walk over there ever.
So
Michelle trips. Michelle doesn't go there.
No one should be back
Literally,
there.
no one
goes there. The dog
is
small, and the dog is back there.
I sit over there for dinner when I'm here.
And Frank can avoid, Frank can avoid poop.
Please,
so this is fine. And stop your
Stop
nonsense.
it, right? So there's fear,
Right.
fear.
And it's
And
like
now
we shoot it down like every
it's
time.
staying.
And so she was here today,
So
and she
now
was
it's
sitting in the
working.
chair. We had the
She's
meditation
like,
music on,
"Ah."
and my wand must have zapped the fuck out of her because it was in
We're gonna teach you
in a
something tonight.
3-foot proximity to her.
I can't believe it works.
And it must have
fucking
zapped her
works.
because then it was screaming to Frank to take it outside.
Yeah.
So it must have
Yeah,
needed
you
a
gotta
clearing.
clear your crystals when you do something like this.
So the wand is doing the work.
We didn't
And
even know
Frank's
it
wand,
first.
one of the crystals fell off, and then
Yeah,
and then I said that means you're using it all up, and
It's
he
my
saved
birthstone,
it.
too.
But that
I
means you're
saved
using
it.
it all up.
I put it up here somewhere on.
And the funny part is, she was
Oh, no,
great
I
when
put it
she
in the
left,
next
and
one.
then we're gonna see her on Monday. We'll talk to her tomorrow.
Wait,
Maybe
so
you're gonna sleep there. We're gonna see her on Monday.
Let's teach her how we recognize this. So
Oh,
your
yeah, yeah, yeah.
awareness is your
Okay.
responsibility, right? So let it flow through you, Sam. This is exactly what we're talking about. Paul had noticed that when we talked to my mother when she was hyper, and it just for
Never
months, years, this didn't work. Nothing worked. Paula noticed we had the best conversation one day in the pool. My mother was in the pool. The pool water was running. Paula noticed it immediately and said, "Yo, your mother." Right after the conversation, it was great. We were like, "Oh, she's changing, transforming." Paula's like, "She's in the water. It's transmuting all the bullshit."
Right.
So then I started going in the pool with my mother, right,
And having important
the conversation about the new place and the new earth and the new
and where we're going
and
and
how
when
much
we're
she's
leaving.
worthy and deserving.
Right.
And she's like, "Oh man, this is fucking great." So I'm like, "Oh, Paul," and I story after story. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Okay,
And then,
so now, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Were you the one that noticed it here at the birthday party?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna.
We had the greatest fucking party here the other day.
Okay, so
it was the best birthday party ever.
You're welcome.
Ever.
It was.
I had fucking juggernaut cake. I'll have pictures in the Fearless room and some on my page, I guess.
So the Carvel around us will not customize a cake because
Son
of
a
the COVID thing going on. So I ordered these sugar wafers on Amazon, and we printed on our regular printer a picture of
A
Juggernaut,
literal picture of the Marvel.
and we cut it up.
character, the
Ellen cut it
Juggernaut.
up, and we put it on the cake.
All right, so it was a great party, but this is what I want to tell them because this is what you noticed for the next round.
Yes, for the next round.
Wait, who was it at the party first? I think it was the party. All right, I have the Fearless meditation playlist on my page, on the YouTube page.
We had the meditation music going all morning.
I had it fucking playing
all
on
morning.
We Are Fearless meditation playlist. They're all named different.
Right.
And it was just playing. So it was like Desert Dwellers.
Yeah. And then you had saged before everyone came.
I did the whole routine.
Yeah.
And all crystals were charged.
Right.
And put around
the house.
Right. Saged, did my bells, did myself, did Paula, did the cats, made sure everyone was cleared. The food was fucking amazing. Everything was great. But I pressed play. My brother came here with his wife and had a great time. My brother's never been here.
One time.
Didn't sneeze.
One time.
He's like, "I'm so allergic to cats, I'm gonna die if I ever come to your fucking house." He walked in here. He's like, "Bro, this is awesome." Like 5 years, bro. 5.
Loved
but you're here,
everything.
so I'm not gonna say this again.
Nope, we're not gonna get into it.
I'm just gonna hug you and say, "Fuck yeah!" And I took a picture of him.
We're just gonna
in
love
front
you.
of the TV. The minute he walked in, I was like, "I'm gonna remember this." But okay, so I'm in a chef coat in a great mood. I'm helping Paula do everything, but the music's on low, but
in the background.
It's perfect
in the background.
So it goes from that later into the party into the Padme hum.
Yes.
Okay, yo.
But it's keeping the frequency up.
Everyone was chilling.
Everybody.
The whole
Everybody.
day.
And there were people that were.
Ellen noticed Desert Dwellers. She said, "Yes, that Desert Dwellers."
Yes.
I said, "Yes, Ellen, that's Desert Dwellers." One of my favorite as well. So, shout outs to Ellen and Nick. Right then, Rich's wife said, "Is that meditation music on?"
Because she loved it.
Is that a mantra? She said something to me, and I said, "Why, yes, it is."
Yeah.
And I didn't realize. I thought Desert Dwellers was on, and I didn't realize the Padme hum that I have is awesome, but it's like an hour and a half.
Right.
It was an hour into it.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, wait a second." And you said she noticed that she liked it. She's like, "Yo, this music's really good." And I'm like, yeah, well, this is what
She
we
did
do.
like it. She had a good time. Everyone had a
But
good
you
time.
were like, the music is keeping
The frequency up.
frequency.
So there were
high.
no lulls. There were no awkward moments. There were no
There's no spot in this house to
stink
not
eye.
hear the
There's
music.
yeah, there's no. We had 8 people in this one room,
But you could
and
hear that
we
music
had
in the
it set up
background.
so people could go outside. It's a tiny
was
little.
nice.
It was just kind of
Oh,
a thing that
so
took
good.
over, but it's a tiny little apartment. So for 8 people to be in one room, it's a big deal. And we had everything set up so people could be outside, but everyone wanted to be here. Everyone wanted to be together. There was enough room. Everyone.
We made breakfast for everyone.
Yeah, for everyone.
Everything, waffles and pancakes and bacon.
French
and
toast.
I know you might be like, bacon. Yeah, fucking bacon cooked for like a long time because there's a crowd of people here and we don't know. Everyone's different. Scrambled eggs, sliders.
Breakfast potatoes.
Holy shit. What was the sauce?
Berry compote.
All right. So while Paul is doing this and with
honey,
me,
cinnamon butter.
She's like, so I said to her, I want to help cook
fucking
for my
apple
birthday.
Enchiladas.
So I'm like, she's like, no, you don't have to do anything. I'm like, no, I want to do it.
Yeah.
So I put a chef coat on, right? Go for the job you want, right? I'm really just helping her. I'm making waffles and looking over the pancakes and and French toast.
Yeah, we did
with
French
all
toast.
dipping bowls and everything.
Yeah.
Now, we told everyone we're going to do a breakfast, right?
It was awesome.
It was abundantly ridiculous.
It was
then
awesome.
Paula and I have pictures. When you guys look at this, you're going to go, wow. I could have fed everyone that's in the chat room right now. And then you could have invited friends. It was so filled with this energy.
Oh yeah, we were rocking.
We had fruit, crazy amounts of fruit
all over the place.
We had like the bong in the middle of the table with all the different stuff, right? And you could just dip in, no alcohol.
Frank set it up lovely.
But
Frank made it look beautiful. Yeah.
We had such a good time and it was so adulting. And I watched the 7-year-old of everyone come out. The guy that never gets seconds was getting seconds and thirds.
Yeah.
The one that doesn't really know what to do because they ayahuasca people or what the fuck and what do it at your brother.
Yeah, they were all different walks of life.
There is no
yeah.
What is he like in his house? It's me, motherfucker. I didn't change. It's Frank. I won't talk about ayahuasca. However, when you come in here, your demon will sit at the fucking door and wait for you.
Right.
So you're gonna be free. They don't know. No, they don't. They hear that and go, whatever, bro. I had a good time. But he sat there and was like, my brother said something so powerful.
What did he say?
He got up and went, I want to go inside and help Paula in the kitchen. And Laura, my sister, goes, no, you don't. Sit down.
All right.
No. It's funny because
that
the real you is there.
Somewhere inside there is the real you.
Well, she jumped up and had a great time.
Oh, she did. She had a good time too.
Chatty Cathy's.
Yeah, she had a good time.
No drama.
No drama.
Nothing.
It was just chill. Everyone was good.
It
was a great time. Not one issue.
Okay. Remember we did this after the party. So what did we notice?
We did the review. Yeah.
So there was not one uncomfortable silence.
No stink eye.
No stink eye.
No uncomfortable silence.
Nothing said that made someone go.
Yep. No political debate.
We had a 21-year-old, and who was the oldest in the room?
Me. I think me.
Okay.
I think I'm the oldest.
So we're covering
a
from
lot.
21 to, I don't want to say your age.
48. I did
okay. So we're covering that whole age range.
Yeah.
And there's people all in between. So you know how hard it is to hold a conversation without picking up a fucking phone?
It was amazing. No one picked up a phone.
The only time there was a phone was when a photograph was being taken.
Oh yeah, and
that includes not everyone parties. My brother don't party. He
so
drank
some
coffee.
other people in the room don't either.
Yeah, no, there was people there that don't smoke or they just drink coffee, and
that's
they
fine.
thought because ayahuasca that you can't just come and have fucking coffee. What am I going to serve you ayahuasca? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
I can't do that, right? So, but everyone was. Your sister was like, my sister Rose was like, you have such great friends, and then your nephew was like, like I'm in, like No, you're a fucking adult, kid. You're sitting with me. You're not
Right.
sitting with some punk ass. We got to sit and talk and blah, blah, blah. And me and him connected like you have no idea. And then the whole party connected with what we were
Oh yeah,
discussing.
it was wonderful.
And then it went around the room, and you had every walk of life in the room.
Oh yeah,
Everyone
we did.
does
We
something
did. We
different
did
in this house.
Avengers tattoos. Everyone did.
I put a fucking tattoo on, a Captain America tattoo on my hand just to do it.
those
they were there.
those lick and stick.
Yeah,
tattoos.
right. So everyone started just doing it.
Yeah, we
They
had
were like,
stickers.
"Yo, I want that. I want that." Okay, my brother's a sanitation worker, right? He's like, "Ah, what the fuck?" This usually he'd be like, "Get the fuck out
No,
of here."
he didn't
you
do it.
know?
They left before. They left before that. But he was cool the whole night. Because I was hoping for the best.
We had neck tattoos go up,
Oh yeah, yeah. Arm,
boob
chest,
tattoos,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It was awesome.
We had chest tattoos,
Yep,
dudes lifting up
yep.
their shirt, going, "I got him." I'm like, these are people that would not do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 7-year-old came out without
Right.
anyone
awesome.
pushing anything.
No, it was just a good time.
So okay, so check this out.
Yeah, Nick's neck tattoo.
You can, yes, Unicorn Rider. You can be out at the pool. You can be there doing something at the barbecue. So let's just say you live with people and certain people are just not there and you can't have these discussions with them. But you can, however, put on maybe some music and keep it chill.
The frequency.
Right? Get in the water or be around the water.
Be around water.
Be like, "Hey, water. You're
the
creator.
Help.
We're going to do this." Not even help. We're going to do this together symbiotically. I don't really know what to do. However, I do have some tips and tricks, right? So Frank says you can shoot energy out of your hand. You have to ground yourself. And then the water has the information in it. You touch the water.
He knows what to do. Yeah.
You just start doing it. So you just say what to do and it's charging the area. And then you just hang out and be an observer to the situation. "Hey man, what do you think about this? Hey, I think that's a little crazy." But here's the other thing. There was no politics being discussed. There was no beef, no drama of any kind.
No drama at all. No gossip, no nothing.
I can't explain it. There was nothing
negative. It wasn't in the moment.
I was so shocked with all the different people there.
It was in the moment. It was very we were very present for what was happening. It was a very nice time.
All right. So most wonderful experience. But what is it that we're doing different? That there's usually a kid in the house with his girlfriend who's pregnant, and this one hates this one, and that one's been fuck this one, and we all got it. Okay, but we still love them, and we're all there, right? So now we notice that there's running water, there's music playing, right? So rain counts, guys, girls. Rain works as well. You can charge the rain as it's just hitting your house, as you say what to do and bring my energy, my frequency into the rain, and now it's raining back down onto you, onto all of us, right? I'm not interfering. You're in my space, right? Tom was right. So there's no wrong way to do this, and there's no wrong way to step up into your power. However, it activates for you, it activates. But let me tell you, activate, get in. This is what I mean. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Like, my time has been so crazy. I'm not comparing. I'm just trying to show you what goes on, that I haven't been able to get my music done because I've been too busy. I couldn't do my show last week. Too busy. Just couldn't do it. I'm wiped out. I'm every day. I can't even go live once to meditate with you because I've been too busy with me. And you and us and StarShip, Frank and Paula and Diane and Frank, and I know each one of you are, and you have your ship, and we meet into the fearless ship. We level up, and then we have to go back to our ships, to our areas, to our space, to our points in the grid, and bring the energy up. So this is difficult, and we're learning how to do this. There's no manual to this shit. We're learning it through listening, working, meditating, plant medicines. We're listening to the universe. It's me. I'm worthy, and I'm ready, and I'm grounded. let's rock. Look, I got the tingles. It's like the energy just comes in. What is that energy? Well, your source. It's you.
It's
unstoppable.
Yep.
Okay, so why Juggernaut cake, Frank?
Why Juggernaut cake, Frank?
Well, Juggernaut has this really interesting power, right? So that everyone gets a caveat, right? Why this guy kicks ass and he's so awesome. Yeah, he's strong. Yeah, he's big. Yeah, he's got the helmet and does all kinds of crazy shit. But once he gains momentum of any kind, he's unstoppable. 100%. You can't stop him. Thor could throw the hammer. The Hulk could get as angry as he wants. He could be angry enough to punch the world in half. If the Juggernaut's moving, the strike just hits him, and he's like, "Da-da! You can't stop me. I just keep going. I'm the Juggernaut. I am fearless, and I am unstoppable. But nothing that I do is like a power grab over someone like one of us or someone else. It's me with me. I'm in control of me 100%, both hands on the wheel. I learned how to stick shift with my body. I'm activating it. I'm turning it on. I rolled in the grass. I went for the walk. I exercised a little bit. I'm doing different things. I'm trying to excite myself. I'm trying to get the creativity back, but I'm also trying to help everyone around me because everyone needs fucking help. There's not one person that I know that doesn't need help. We think the neighbors over here got it together, right? And then their sons were throwing down with each other in the street like a bunch of dummies. I'm like, oh, just like me. Just like when I was a kid. Nobody's perfect. No matter how much money you have and this, what, that. Bullshit. Do the fucking work. Become the comic book cover. Is that too comic book for you? Become the hero in the book. The guy I'm reading about. The girl I'm reading about. The one I'm interested in. Become that so I could read it and go, oh, look at this shit. This is fucking awesome. I thought I was awesome. This is awesome. You know, it's like when yeah, I know, Roxy.
Oh, she's agreeing with
you. When Ant-Man was meeting Captain America and all them, he was like looking at them, and he's Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man is really awesome. He grows really tall and he could shrink really small. If it wasn't for him, the whole fucking thing would have been lost. But he just looks at them and he's like, you know what? Wow, it's great to meet you. You're awesome. And he turns around and he says, looks at the girl. I know who you are too. You're awesome too. This whole group are awesome. See, look, I'm so excited. At no point am I like, well, you're Phoenix and you can kick the shit out of me. Yeah, we get it. I'm aware of that, but I don't care about that because I have faith that we're awesome. You know, you start pulling that shit at the level we're going, you'll get slapped in 2 seconds. You might grab someone smaller or on a lower level than you that's trying to come up in the school called the University of Life, but you will get your shit handed to you by someone. There's always someone bigger,
of life.
right? Like you pull that shit around me and I'll fucking, your etheric self will not come back into the room for a very long time.
Happy thoughts.
Right? This is what I'm saying. It's a happy 7-year-old thought. It's like you're bringing it all back. All that time you lost as a young person.
Yeah, you get it all back.
You get it all back.
You get it all back.
You're allowed
happiness, peace, leave me the fuck aloneness.
Hi, Jennifer. Sending you love and light, positive vibes. And Roxy in the back scratching.
Love you. At least she's not cleaning her ass. What can I say?
Ethan, 100% agreed. Become. All right. So the Fearless, Volume 1, Volume 2 is us going through step by step by step by step. Now, I don't have the manual is derived from me becoming aware and involved at the 100% level. Like I go inside and I said, well, at the very beginning of this, I'm in. I got my purpose back. I'm in. You're not going to change me, and I'm not going to get lost in the dust again and in the dirt. I'm not going to descend back into shit. I'm in 100%. Now, when you say that and you move forward, it begins to happen at an exponential rate, and your awareness exponentially goes up. But then there's responsibility in each level of that awareness, so it takes time to grow and become strong. And you know, and as you're going up those stairs, you get flashes of, oh, DMT world. Oh, you're really from this. Oh, you were this, you're the all. That's why I go with all the time, because all, just forget about the definition. Do you want Arcturians today? Yeah. We connect with them if you want. You want Pleiadians? Fine. Who do you want? Because it's all of us versus the AI. I'm just letting you know that right now. And the AI, with that comes reptilians, grays, a few other fucked up things, right? But they're getting smashed. But that's what we're up against. So it's like all of us, no separation, versus the thing that wants to be separate.
Right.
Dominating factions.
Whatever it is. Just stop your
Oh,
nonsense.
yeah.
Stop it.
No, because I want to show you guys something.
Oh, we switching?
Thank you so much, Stella. I want to just
love you. What is that?
This right here.
Oh, give me this.
I know. There's always truth. Right? When I talk about how I'm seeing the shadow behind, or it's trying to control, David Icke talks about shape-shifting reptilians, right? So I want you to just look at this picture for a second and see how the shadow kind of has its hands in the guy's back, right? It's trying to get in the suit 100%, but it's puppeteering the suit. It's able to influence. It's able to get you to do things. It starts with a whisper, then they touch, then they get inside. You've been watched the whole time. You've probably been tagged. It's in the artwork. It's been there forever. It's the shadow that looms around you. Now, that's one aspect of this, right? So you could have anything. An angel could show up and you could be aware of the angel not touching you, but being there and being like, I'm a being a light, welcome. But you have to be aware of it to be aware of it. But this goes on with your politicians and your celebrities.
Everyone.
And well, what happens is as you do the work, you begin to see it in the people around you. So now, am I going to be angry at the guy that has the hands of the reptilian in his back that's completely fucking unaware? Like if I told my mother, look, there's a reptilian with his hand in your back.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
And it's trying to puppeteer you, and you're in this fear-based. What do you need?
The pebble, the pebble ones. Are they open?
So,
sorry.
Yeah, you really got to stop interrupting me with bullshit.
Sorry.
All right. So, if I was to tell someone they got their hand in you, and they're helping you nudge in the negative direction so they can feed and eat, this is what I'm talking about. Can you see that? Do you see that? Do you close your eyes and feel that presence? Don't force feel it. Well, my mother's a dick, so yeah, she's got reptilians. No, that's not what I fucking mean. Because there's 100 of you that after the show are going to say that to me. No, I got 6 of them in the room with me right now.
That's funny, Frank. That's funny.
Not everyone is that. Stop it. Some of them are demons.
Some of them are demons.
Some of them are other things. And some of them are literally just other things inside the human suit. But this is an excellent representation of the same thing. Now, I couldn't tell if the shadow I saw earlier with Angela when I did the purge was a reptilian. I couldn't tell that. It just looked like a shadow being. Right. So, those things are there too.
You responded. I've never seen
if
you
I
respond
see that
so quickly.
And you're in my space, would you not want me to help you? Even if you had no awareness that this was happening? I did not even know what was happening.
You were already all over it.
Exactly. So
it was amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, you were doing your job.
I know.
And it started. This is what I mean. Look, you roll up into the wrong place at the wrong time, thinking you're the hot shit. I'm going to fucking feed off these people. And you got 3 jacked shamans trying to have a conversation. And the one that's ready to chop your fucking head off at any time sees you and looks directly at you. Now, do I give you a second to talk to me, or do I cut your fucking head off?
The more I think about it,
right? What did Dano say? You should have went for the head, right?
You should have went for the head.
We're just going to go for the head every time.
I think the more I think about it, I think someone was peeking in on that conversation.
Well, they're not allowed to.
Yeah, they're not allowed to.
How about
they know that?
No.
And they know that. I think someone was eavesdropping.
So feeling, seeing, it's the same shit. Paula gets a general sense of it, and her general sense is usually there before mine, in terms of what she's like aware that something's going on.
Oh, you got that
She
one
picks up
before
on it
me.
quick, right? And then I'll come in and get a visual. And sometimes I'm too wrapped up in shit. I'm fixing something, I'm doing something, and then I notice it. The cats notice. I notice the cat's looking weird.
Yeah, the cats notice it.
You know why? Because I love my cats. So if it's acting a little weird, I'm looking like, what's wrong with you? What are you looking at? If they're looking up at something weird, hey, what are you seeing, buddy? The next thing I know, I'm just seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
All I got to do is say what I want to do inside myself with full belief and faith that I am doing it. I'm not making it up. I'm not because someone's acting like a jerk going, reptilian, NPC. Some people are just a freshman in the fucking school. Some are in first grade, second grade. Some are in kindergarten. We're not. We're teachers. We're the masters returning. And there's a lot of us. So it's not Frank is claiming to be. You got a whole bunch of us.
Right.
You're loaded with us.
Loaded.
Even the ones that I don't really care for are still teachers and have the piece of the puzzle that is fully true. And there's nothing I can do about it. Ego, eat the dick. Sit down. You're not allowed to fucking talk. You're an observer for this ride. Shrink yourself you'll never, when you kill your ego, it doesn't die. What you do is take its hands off the wheel.
Right.
If you need a fight or flight situation, it's available. Survival instinct, it doesn't go away. It fucking gets more when you're in control of it.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
When Spider-Man my favorite scene in any superhero movie is the last Spider-Man movie. He has a Neo moment, as my brother would say. He has to close his eyes because his Peter tingle wasn't working, right? Which is his spider sense.
I hate that they call it that.
They did that on purpose. So they call it his Peter tingle. So they're like, isn't it working? He's like, well, I don't know. I can't kind of trust it. And blah, 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 blah. He's having these moments because he's a young kid. He's a teenager, puberty, all that shit. So he's fighting on a bridge. And it's he has to go on a bridge inside a building from building to building, right? So he's on a bridge and has to go to the bridge between the buildings. So
That's scary.
It was fucking nuts. He's fighting all the different robots and shit, the drones. He gets up into the final fight area and the guy's at the end of the hallway on the bridge. And he says to him, oh, lights out. And he goes, I've had it with you. And then everything just goes dark. And he goes, come on, Peter Tingle. And he closes his eyes and you hear him breathe. And everything goes dark. And it's invisible to his human eyes. Everything that's about to go on is 100% invisible to him. So your naked eye, you're like, what the fuck? You can't see them.
And he's just
there are these drones that look like Terminator bots.
My God.
Lined up, rushing at him in this tight space. And he not only doesn't get hit, he beats the shit out of everyone there with his eyes closed and then captures the guy that is creating the fucking illusion. Then he captures him, beats him up and throws him down, and then realizes it's still a fucking illusion. And the guy's next to him and he puts the gun to his head and he, boom, just grabs the gun and he pulls it down because it's an illusion. You have to grip this part of yourself internally. And I'm sorry to go into these rants with the superheroes, but I don't know what else to use sometimes. I think it just works better because Spider-Man, everyone fucking watched Spider-Man. You just watch the scene. You can watch it on YouTube. You know, the Spider-Man final fight scene against Mysterio and watch what he does. That's you. It's you. It's you. You got to close your eyes. You got to believe in your power. You got to ground yourself and take a deep fucking breath because you're not in control. But you can control you. You can control it. You can control the rate of your heart if you practice and your meditation and quieting your mind. I just can't quiet my mind, Frank. Well, okay. But don't bring that craziness over here because my mind's quiet.
Right.
But my mind wasn't quiet for 40 years. So I get it. So I can't hold you to anything, but you need to be responsible for yourself, right? So all the great masters should be leading you back to you immediately. You shouldn't have to go to Peru to fucking, unless that's your contract. You know, you should be able to just sit in your fucking living room and do this. You should be able to sit on the toilet and do this. You should be able to go in the shower and do this. You should be able to wash the dishes in your place and do this. You want to connect to your intergalactic planetary family out there. You want the interdimensionals and the weird shit that's good. You got to fucking tap in. If you're afraid of you and what you can do, why would anything want to show up and do anything with you if you're scared of yourself? The Wolfman ain't going to come in the room and reveal himself if you're going to just have a heart attack and die.
Do you think someone was saying hello? Or do you think, what do you think?
I talked some shit outside before on purpose.
Oh, you did?
I invited in.
Oh, you kidding?
Only high frequency.
Oh, okay.
But once again, all right, hold on. So they're right there. They're just saying, hey, we're right here. We
Shut up,
are
Ellen.
getting closer to them in frequency. And that doesn't mean Frank and Paula.
That means we, all of us.
All of us are getting closer. Okay, so I got this picture up still. So we're recognizing this kind of shit going on. So instead of assuming they have it and asking Frank if they have it, and I'm not dissing anyone because Frank is a metaphor for everyone under the sun. What does the guy from Ancient Aliens think? What do the guys from TFR think? What do the guys from this place think? It's great to know what people think, but I want my information. If I can get that info, why wouldn't I just go get it? Right? So I go take a look. Now, what's my responsibility to this? You can put the sound on. You could send out the good vibes. Right?
Yes, you can.
And if shit gets out of control, you can fucking send in the dragons.
What you got to do. Give me that smudge one. The one.
Which? Oh, this one. Yeah. We'll show them.
She's beautiful.
So you can get rid of these. You can do this. You can see it in you. Realize it's trying to touchy. No touchy. I've pulled these out of people where they're actually inside of them. I've smacked these dummies up. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this yourself. Okay, so sound reverberates into the area.
I got a review from Aya. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Those are the best. That's why I don't give a shit.
We're back?
That's why I don't give a shit what people say, because Aya will tell you what's up.
I don't give a shit what people say.
No, I know, but
I totally don't.
Like,
I just thought it was so funny.
I can't believe what I'm hearing, and is this real? I don't need for you to believe in me to see if it's real. I believe enough in me. It's fucking real, and we're gonna do this. So if you're ready to go and you're at the level that you're being called, don't just. I mean,
it's just funny. I got a stamp of approval. I love it.
Those are the best.
I love it.
So you get a 5-star on Yelp.
I got a 5-star on Yelp. Yeah.
Etheric Yelp goes fucking Paula. She'll smash your face. It's great.
Drop.
And then it's a picture of her. It's like, it's what I do.
It's what I do.
Right? No, it's okay.
And I make the potato. And I make the potatoes. That's what I do.
They're like, yeah. Which shaman would you prefer to have smash your face in today? We'll get the kindest ones. The ones that'll just make scrambled eggs
and potatoes.
And potatoes and make a great cup of coffee and come in. And if you do anything, they'll just kind of look at you and you'll start throwing up and be tossed into transmutation.
What do you want?
Yeah. So this is what's up, man.
Put the ice cream down there.
So we're going. So this is where you're like, where are we going? We're there. It's the energy is changing, right? We're moving into a different clock face as the universal. Everything turns and moves and spins. You're not flat. So it's just spinning and all kinds of stuff. We're in a new position.
This is the one
in a new place in the universal construct of this matrix that we're living in this university, where the energy permeates like this instead of like this. So whatever conditioning programming was done to you, all of us, we were all programmed. We were all sick. We realized that this is going on, and we rise, we wake from this together, right? But now the energy is in our favor. It doesn't allow this shit. Galactic timing is beautiful, divine, some would say, yes? Because it was meant to be. So we can unlock right at the right moment, right? It's going to be a great celebration. when you realize that every single one of you are kings and queens, and the ones that aren't get smacked up, right? It's just how it is. Doesn't mean you have to go and get involved in any of that. The idea is for you to separate. You don't rise without backing off, right? Okay, Biden, Trump. Okay, you got someone you like? Okay, you don't have to yell it out loud. You don't have to wear hats. You don't have to scream at other people either way. You don't have to make all these big assumptions. Just shut the fuck up and do your job.
Something's telling me to open my mouth.
You back out and you rise and you look at the whole fucking chessboard and go, okay, I might be this or that, or I might like the Jets or the Giants or whatever. And you start to realize it's all part of the chess game and you're not involved. You're like, all right, so I'll go vote if that's your thing. But you'll back up and make the decision from there, not going, well, you, because you know both sides are corrupt. It's just the way it is. There's corruption everywhere. Everywhere. Deception everywhere. Not some places, everywhere. The signs and symbols surround us. Don't fucking forget where you are. We're in the middle of a heist. Don't give up in the middle of it. Stand up. Move around. Take a look. Where are you in your daily anything? What are you doing for yourself? I've had no time to share my life live, which all I've done for 5 years is share myself live. So there must be some heavy fucking crazy things going on because Frank didn't give up. No, he comes on, he's ready to fucking shoot lightning bolts out of his fucking hands this time. I'm more and more confident.
Yeah.
I don't get less confident, but I'm not a dummy where I'm so confident where I'm like, I could just smack the evil in this world. No, because without you, it'll throw me down. How many of you that know me have saved me? I could hear, there's a whole bunch. There you go.
Yeah.
Robert Hawley, first time I met him, saved me. Paula sitting next to me 1,000,000 times, saved me. Rihanna, saved me. Tiffany, shouts to Tiffany.
Oh, yeah,
Tiffany,
we felt
saved
you
me.
outside.
Kev saved my life with music. Like, it just save. Shotman Jimmy, save. I mean, give me a fucking break with that, right? Nick Zervo, save. It goes on and on and on. Sergio, save. Like, what? Chris Gio, saved me. Chris, Cherie, saved me. Everyone's fucking helped. Every one of you has helped in one way or another. Me to get to my position. I'm more than happy to help you to get you into your position. You need to be in position. We're playing, if we're going to step onto the board, right? Everyone's got to be in position. You have to be. You don't kind of do it. You do it. You don't kind of believe. You believe. Do you kind of have faith? I don't even fucking, I won't even talk to you if you kind of have faith. You're, that's where you are in that level. Okay. I'm going to tell you this. So this guy that I knew when I was growing up, who's kind of a dick, but I like him. And then he started working for Pepsi, and I was a federal inspector. So now later in life, we meet back up. We know each other again. And he thinks I'm weird because of conspiracies. And I'm like, every single thing I've ever said has been truth. Right? Every conspiracy theory just about every conspiracy theorist has said to you, 9/11 is an inside job, this, that, or the other thing. Okay, they've all been right. Okay, so he puts up a post finally, and it says, yo, this is fucked up what the schools are doing in like Louisiana or some shit. You have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So if the teachers are teaching your kid and the kid's at home in front of you and you don't like what they're teaching, you're not allowed to say nothing or you'll get sued and shit. And if you don't sign it, your kid can't go to school. And if you do sign it, you can't say fucking nothing on what they're teaching. Well, what are they teaching? 9-year-olds anal sex and stuff. They're teaching about Nazis and Black Lives Matters and fucking, I'm telling you, it's fucking Hail Hydra. These fucking pieces of shit they're trying to teach this disgusting pedophilia isn't.
Who said that a couple of shows ago? Hail Hydra. It's hydras everywhere.
Yeah, hydras.
Everywhere.
It's Cobra.
No,
we
Hydra.
rule the world now. No,
it's
you don't.
Hydra. It's not Cobra yet. It's Hydra.
No, I know. It switches.
Yeah.
It's really bad. It's Cobra.
Yeah. Come on.
Right. So Yeah. All right. Oh, this is Gary. This is good. So we're gearing up for this shit. We're doing it. They are going for it, and they're a fucking dinosaur, right? Right? We are the old gods. It's us. It's all of us living in these masks, about to become revealed.
I don't have a mask on.
No, you know what I mean. You'll get the halo. That's what I'm getting at. I don't mean that you were wearing. Well,
I don't have a mask on.
10 years ago, you didn't have a mask here.
No, I swear to God, you know me.
You didn't throw one on once in a blue moon?
No.
Don't fucking lie.
No.
I've heard some stories
Ask
from
my
you.
higher self.
Everyone wears a mask.
Ask my
one
higher
time
self.
or another.
Ask them. Ask them. Go ahead,
No one is.
Ask them.
That's like saying, have you? All right. I'm going to ask you an even bigger question.
Okay.
Do you think you have ever had an attachment, parasite, or a demon?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
then you've had this. Then you've had the mask
But
on.
it was always me.
It's always us.
I don't think I've ever had a mask
I don't think
on.
you're understanding what I'm saying.
I think I am understanding. I think I'm disagreeing with you.
So you're telling me you never ever wore a mask, even though you've had a demon, parasite, or an attachment?
Never.
What do you think happens when those things take over?
I think they force you to do things you normally wouldn't do.
Thus, putting a mask on you, making you that character.
No.
It's an archetype. It's like a program code. I
Okay.
hit you with the program code, and you start doing something that's out of character for you.
Okay.
That's the mask.
Okay, fine.
Do you understand? I'm not trying to talk over you. I'm just trying to let you know that everyone has been sick inside the Matrix. Everyone.
Oh, I have been. I've done terrible shit.
That's
terrible shit.
This is what I'm saying. The real you is nothing like anything terrible on your worst level can do. The real you is like, yeah, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to live like that. But inside the Matrix, in times or another, we all do stuff. I'm not calling you out on your shit.
No,
I'm saying
it doesn't matter if you call me out. It's terrible shit.
It is what it is, though. You're not
God.
judged for it. Don't be silly. It's not a judgment call. Sure, they're only 10s.
I don't know if I should.
Thank you, Ellen.
Too late now. I did it. Anyway.
Right. I'm done arguing with this chick right here.
Whatever.
So.
So stupid.
I am stupid. But listen, powerful is all of us unlocking we are. How's that one? So there was a solar flare on 820. And the golden light hitting Earth, dissipating NPCs, but charging up those who have the light within. You know, that is so on point, Gary. The dreams are reality. You're there, witnessing what's occurring. It's already happened in a now moment.
What time of the day did that happen? Because that was yesterday.
We've been getting dragged down, you and I.
I don't know if I would call it dragged down.
Well, I feel like I'm being sucked out of my body. Like if I don't lay down, I'm gonna die. You don't feel that way? I turned around the other night. We were having mid-conversation, and you were dead asleep. And then I was like, so I put a movie on, and an hour later, I'm watching a Russian movie. So I'm reading subtitles, and it's fucking scary. It's a horror movie. And then she just goes, something happened on the screen, and she just started talking, and I fucking lost my shit completely. I was like, and then she's like, "What I scare you?" And then I turned back around. She was fucking sleeping again. I could have swore she was snoring. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "You just frightened me to my fucking core. I've been reading for an hour, smoking weed, just looking at the screen." All right, so things to get you into the zone, to charge up with this light within, with the solar flares and the energy coming from the sun, which is
what do you
actually
think happens when I just wake up like that? Do you think I'm somewhere else?
You'd be down for hours and then pop up and just do that.
Do you think I just come back?
If I was carrying like a tray with fucking food on it, it would fly into the fucking air, you know? And then it's like, well, there's only me and you here, so what did you think? I'm like, you were fucking dead asleep. I'm trying to tiptoe through the house, and you walk in the, hey, what's up, boss? I'm like, ah! That's how you give someone a heart attack.
Okay.
What the fuck, bro?
Okay.
Anyway, you never get used to it, by the way. So I was under 8 mushrooms the other night, and
When I was sleeping for 3 hours.
No, I was when I slept at my house. My
when you were
grandparents.
at your grandparents' house.
My heart. I was to lay in the chair. I think.
Oh yeah. Okay.
My heart realigned with the new energy. You're talking about incoming energy. I had this full adjustment done in the chair. They were like, sit down. And I laid back in the chair and I was having a problem with certain body parts. And I was like, listen, I need some help. Why is it that I can't heal, but I'm trying to heal? I want to heal more. I want to heal people. I want to do it. Why can't we do it? And they were like, shh, shut up. We're doing it right now. How do you do it, though? I want to fucking know how you shut your trap, Frank. Frank, this is how you do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they were like, okay, you ready? Take your hand. You ready? Say, I want to do this now. Right now. I'm ready right now. And it just, I was making a fucking joke. I'm like, yeah, of course. That's what I've been doing every fucking day. It still hurts. And then, whoa. Wow, what the fuck is going on? And I was lighting up with fucking energy. And they're like, yo, you got to get ready. You guys, we're up to our neck in everything, right? The swell is going to go right over our head. It's already been over a lot of people's heads, and it's, but then it comes back down. It's like a wave. Now, we are not in the water up to our necks because we threw ourselves into the deep end of the pool a long time ago. We know what the fuck is going on. We're riding that hump. It's never going to crash on us. We're never going to lock down and think we're going to stand there and take that wave. That's ridiculous. You have to ride the wave. So hands up. So in the relaxed state, when I say submit to it, in the most relaxed state you could find yourself, that's where the magic happens, right there. So it's belief fueled with your consciousness. 100%. It's just your consciousness overriding the fucking matrix functions everywhere. If we're in a hologram and this is a hologram right here and these are here but they're not here and the fucking desk isn't here and things could just walk through fucking walls, it could be manipulated by the creator for sure. The programmers have arrived. Fuck off. What do you think about that?
I agree.
So awareness is going to raise into a level. So we're not going anywhere, but we're going somewhere. But we're not going anywhere. You're not 5D isn't going to be over there and over there and over there. You're going to be right here.
Oh, no, I'm good.
You're going to be right here where you were in the next frequency. People have denied this and talk shit the whole time. And then I'm laying there and I'm getting souped up. Now, I can't talk about golden light energy dissipating NPCs. I don't know about that part. I could see that though. But once again, the mushroom, I was like, oh, mushrooms, I love you. You're the fucking best. Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. They're like, shut up. You want to heal? This is what we're going to do. So I'm like, can I heal my grandfather? They were like, no, people are contracted to leave. You can't. Those are the ones you can't heal.
You can't interfere with that.
Yeah, you can't interfere with nobody's shit. You can, however, if someone's going to be here.
Situation.
There are examples. So people will come. Like, it'll come to you, the ones that need your help.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just come. You don't have to go search in your home. Why can't I just do? She's doing her thing. She wants out. Certain beings want out. Like their ride is over. But there's others that are on the ride. Like, I'm not leaving. And their contract isn't to leave, but they're in a position where it looks like they might be leaving or might be stuck or might be, they'll ask and you can fucking, with everyone working together as one, make it happen. That's how this occurs. It's a mix of you and the other higher self. Yeah, it's like two sources working together, two creators making the healing happen.
I feel conflicted about this with Roxy because I feel like Roxy doesn't want to fight anymore. And she's refusing and combating all the healing that I've been giving. So I kind of stopped. And when I stopped, I noticed that she's been a little easier with me. She still growls, she's I'm really putting this in the universe's hands because I am very conflicted about what's going to come next. And I'm really trying to leave it in her hands. but I think I know better sometimes. And it's like, do I know better, or should I just leave it in her hands?
An animal
You
is your
know,
responsibility, but if the higher self of
yeah,
the animal is like, yo, beat it,
I
you
took
have to
on,
do what the higher self is asking you to do.
I'm not sure though. Like, that's the thing. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what her higher self is telling me. She she will not make peace with me. We have issues, me and Roxy, for years and years and years. And but I love her very much. But she won't make peace with me, and I have to be okay with that, not her. And I'm not okay with that. And I somehow think that it's going to happen before the end, and it may not happen. And I think it's something that I have to accept. And I think it's something that I'm waiting to happen. And I don't want to become selfish. Is it that I'm waiting for that to happen before the end, or is the end going to come regardless of how I feel, and I should just allow the end to come? And
You're just to live in the moment
I'm
and
tr-
then do
I
the things that you make you feel good in your heart
but I am living in the
for
moment.
all of us.
I mean,
Like if
she
you're
is
helping her, we
she
took her to
is
the vet.
yes, she is taking advantage of us, and that's okay. She can do that because it is almost the end. And I feel if she was never spoiled by me, and I have spoiled and spoiled and spoiled to the point of disgust. And she never got that from me because she never wanted that from me. And we didn't have much pleasure together, I would say.
You gotta make the
It
end of
was a
the
very
ride
difficult it
comfortable.
was a very
You
difficult
do the best you
relationship.
can. My mother's at home. My grandfather. I said to her over and over, I can't believe you're doing this.
I could have done better.
Like
I
I
could have done better.
feel
I could have done much better.
this is service to other
I could have done
person.
better. I could have done much better with
100%. This is what they all say. I could have done more. I could have done better. I could have done more. And these are the ones that do the most.
No, not with her. She got the shit end of the stick. Definitely. Out of everyone, she got the shit end of the stick.
How so? She had me for 5 years now.
Yeah, she did have you, but it was a very rough transition. She went from a house with 5 cats in it to a house by herself. With, well, not by herself. She was with Mama and she was with Oscar, and she was the queen. And then she had to go back to a house with 5 cats in it while we waited for this apartment to open up.
Okay, well that's life.
And then she had to go to this apartment, and then
If you
Squeak was
start
here as
having
a
kids
kitten.
or you start rescuing children and then
I
those
know, but it
children
was
start
rough for
hating
her.
the other children,
I
that's
kn-
your fucking problem.
I know that, but it
I
was,
got to rescue kids.
I
I got
know
to
that,
take
but it
care
was
of
hard
people.
for her, and I didn't make it any
You
easier.
know, we grow up. All right, well, you're a little too hard on yourself, but I do. We have our moments. Remember, I have my
I
moments.
did not make it easier for her. I went out of my way for the other cats, and I did not go out of my way for Roxy, and I can't take that back now.
You
but
hold
I can make
a
her.
cup that she drinks out of.
I know I hold
daily.
a cup. Water. She needs to have water every day.
You literally hold the cup up
I
and
know
help her drink.
She has to have water, and she has to pee every. I have to make sure she pees every day.
Right,
And
so
I
to
have
say
make
you
sure.
do nothing, this is my point. We understand what Paul is going through, but see how hard she's being on herself. She does stuff that's above and beyond. Most people would just go, "Cat's fucking sick, put her down," because I'm not paying all this money to have her fixed. She's too old, whatever. Right? See how worked up she got? She's still in the I could do more. I should do more. I could have done more. You shouldn't talk in the past about her because she's alive and kicking right behind us, and she's not having an issue right now.
I know.
So don't get worked up about it. If we're gonna change the situation,
I know she has a
feeling
lot of people
bad
that love her. I know she does, and I
isn't-
know a lot of people are sending her love, and I understand that, and thank you. I know that. I'm just
okay.
she's been with me for 13 years. No, less time. She's probably been with me about 10 years, maybe 11 years, because she was already about a year old when she came. 12 years, maybe. Long time. I mean,
This
she's been with
I'm
me
just gonna
forever.
say this. This is the internal battle that most of y'all go through. I could fucking guarantee it. She just went live with it on there. So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this. I didn't think this was gonna happen.
listen, if we as a people, as beings that have come here to do certain things, the internal fight in that structure, there's nothing wrong with it. We go through it. You know, I should have took Sherman in. I have a whole fucking list of things my whole life. But if we're going to heal someone or heal something, we have to purge that and release it.
Oh, I know.
View it, understand it, and then understand why we feel that way. Then let it go.
Oh, I am.
And
I'm
then
purging
go to
it
the
now.
place. I know. No, I'm just
I'm
going
purging it
over
now. No, I know.
how you do it. And then have a structure where you're like, okay, let's try this. Not all hope is lost, so we gotta do it. Not that. We're ready to try. And then we'll get the information. Should you, shouldn't you? You know, should I ask Frank if my cat should be looked at? No, you do that. You go in, meditate, breathe until you almost fucking faint, and ask.
The cards are falling off the desk now.
That was my comb moved.
Yeah.
Like a fucking clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You make the choice. You're the creator. You're a source. It's you. Do you need an opinion? Second opinion? That I understand. Don't beat yourself up so bad. But after you're done beating yourself up, because you're going to do it anyway, jump out of that into the place where, okay, we start afresh and new right now. She's right there. Let's try to heal her. What do we got to lose? Nothing. Are you going to look like a weirdo? No, I do. I lay on the floor with my cats and do stupid shit all the time. You're going to tell me this is weird? You're out of your fucking mind. After what I know and what I've seen, we have to go for it. And the only place to go for it is from the place of no resistance, no fear, no thinking you're not worthy. You do the best you can and you go for it. And you just do the best you can. And you go with love. And it'll echo out and it'll jump to the next person. And you'll realize that we're all there with you. We've never been alone. And we're all going through crazy shit. Right?
But it's true. We are all going through it. Like everyone is going through it on some kind of level.
You guys are not alone,
Very
man.
strange.
Just because we tell it on air doesn't mean that it's not the same stuff you could possibly be going through. I hear stuff from other people. I'm like, you fucking know. You already know. I had to drink ayahuasca and go through all this crazy shit for it to happen to me. You guys got it going on yourselves and knew this whole time and don't need ayahuasca and just haven't said nothing because fucking people don't believe it.
That's what I wanted to say before about ayahuascas. Della had made a comment that I'm Aya approved. Can you scroll up and put that up on the screen? I just want to make a comment about that.
I gotta find it.
It. So she had wrote a cute comment. Paula is Aya approved. So the funny thing about that is, it's funny that Aya would give a seal of approval because I have a very hard time drinking the ayahuasca. The actual, I'm not scared of the purge. You know, I joke about throwing up and how much I hate throwing up and things like that. And, you know, like I know I know there's going to be a purge and I'm okay with that. It's the actual drinking. It's the taste of the Aya. It's the taste of the roux. I don't like it. And
Punk ass.
it is
if it was easy, everyone would just go and grab
so
it and try to
because,
do it. But if you know
I'm
what
talking
it is,
about it.
Yeah, someone's got something.
No, I have there's something going on because I'm talking about it. I'm getting nauseous. See, because they don't want me to say what I have to say. So the fact that Aya would tell Joe to trust me is odd because she knows how difficult it is for me to actually drink the Aya. And a couple of times one time Frank was my shaman, one time in particular, and I must have had an attachment because I did everything that you're not supposed to do on Aya. I did. And it was a horrible experience. And he yelled at me and he didn't want to talk to me for like 2 weeks over it. And it was a very big deal. And I learned at that point, I had already known that you had to show respect. But at that point, I think whatever was feeding off of me, Frank puts me on this pedestal sometimes, and it's really not it's a beautiful thing.
For Sparta.
But it really is not a good thing, because he thinks that I am immune to being attacked, and that's not the case at all. It happens all the time. And with the Aya specifically, I have a very difficult time getting it down my throat. See, even talking about it now, I'm getting
Gagging.
nauseous. They don't want me to talk about this. So the fact that she would send an approval like that is weird, because I had just connected a piece of an Aya experience that I had in the very beginning, and one of the first few with Frank. And it was an experience that I had as a child taking medicine. And I'm not going to get into it on air because the nitty gritty is not important. But it was the way my father handled a situation, and I felt victimized in the situation, and I did not like the way I felt, and it left a bad taste in my mouth, literally and figuratively. And I think that realization that I had when Joe and Della drank was tied to the eye experience that I had when I first met Frank, is an understanding that my higher self has with Aya. I don't fully understand it, but I think there is an understanding there. And it sounds like a cop out, but it's really not. That's why I thought it was funny that she had made that comment. You know, it does go back to your argument, but for me personally, it's a big deal for the experiences. I can't even talk about it without getting nauseous. It's like something doesn't want me to drink it, and when I do drink it, it's always a big deal. There were a couple of times when I did have a beautiful experience, but most of the time within that there was a lot of work to do. And I am responsible enough. I'm responsible for a lot of stuff. I don't have children, but I have a very full life, and I have a lot of responsibilities, and I'm always running around doing something. And when I do make time for myself, it's a really big deal. That's why I haven't done Willow's. I'm supposed to make something for Willow. I haven't done it yet. I have had no creative time at all to do anything, and I don't want to force something if it doesn't feel right. I don't want to send a gift that I don't want to send. And I'd rather you have nothing than have something that's insincere. And putting a lot of time into everything that's been going on and being present for that is a very difficult situation. Like the whole Roxy thing, it's been hard on everybody. A lot of people are invested in her well-being. A lot of people love her, and I understand that. And we welcome the love, and we welcome the good vibes, and we welcome all of it. And but it's just there's a lot going on. So to the people in the group, if I don't get back to you because you sent a message or a song or information that you want me to look over, there's stuff going on here. Just give me a little time. And if you don't understand, that's okay too. But I mean, this is how it's going to be. At some point, I learned recently over the last month or two to really put myself first. And I thank you, Harry. But it just didn't make sense to me, but I guess it does. I guess we have an understanding. That doesn't give me an out. I will be drinking again. I know that it will be soon.
All right, I'm gonna just say this because Della, it's your turn to hear it, and I'm sorry. She told me I can drink her in fresh squeezed orange juice. How do you feel about that? Don't be a fucking pussy. That's how I feel about that. I don't think it's a good idea. You could have some before. You could have some after.
I could give you orange slices. We could drink it
because that's what you do.
Yeah.
You don't try to cover the taste, because then you're trying to subvert the medicine.
The taste is the process.
If it tasted good,
yeah,
everyone would do it. You get no kudos for trying to do shit like that.
All right.
No. I'm not dissing her. I'm dissing everyone that wants the juice. Everyone, you try this with me constantly. Well, we could make it taste like this with sugar
We
balls.
put it. Remember, we put it in
Yeah,
the. We made the
And
truffles out of it.
I almost died.
I had a great experience because
I almost died.
Look, let me tell you something.
Della, I'm only breaking
All
your
right,
chops.
take that off because it's like you're yelling at it now. Stop yelling at it.
I apologize
All right,
6
so
times.
stop.
Get the fuck
No,
out of
don't.
here. Tell me what to do.
Don't do that.
My
to me.
show.
Oh, it's all about you. Willie.
It is about me.
know,
You
but
and this weirdo energy. I don't get attachments and wear masks. I get attachments and wear masks. Listen, after this show is over, I'm going to tear whatever that thing is out of her. I'm just going to rip it out and call it a day. This is how we work together because we love each other symbiotically.
Tear it out of me.
Tear it out.
How do you know there's something in me?
Because I know.
Oh, you know?
Okay, what's the magic word?
We don't have a magic word. That's the thing.
It's not my Paula.
Oh, you're such a liar. We don't have one.
Della, what's the magic word?
Oh, it's bluebird something. Bluebird, right? Della, right? It's bluebird something. Bluebird.
Della, you could drink it any way you want to. I'm just telling you what I was.
Shut up.
Listen. If you want me to make frappuccinos and shit when you're usually here, that's fine. We'll make frappuccinos with it. We'll make it yummy, delicious. We'll put it in the orange juice and we'll drink it like we're sitting outside drinking 40s. It's groovy.
Oh, I'll make the watermelon smoothie thing.
You guys are just ruining fruit for me. I
Why?
can't
We
even.
had that after. It was good, right?
No, after. It's always good after.
I took a watermelon and I cut it up.
But to do with, I can't think of one thing.
No, after.
You could put,
it was bluebird,
No,
right? Yeah, bluebird.
Before and after, you can do whatever you like. Pineapple and the watermelon that we had was the absolute greatest thing I've ever had in my life. That's why I'm only breaking balls. I wouldn't mix the two and drink it. You'll ruin
after
the taste.
you have the experience, after it's over and you're coming out of it, you have it. So I took a watermelon and I cut it up.
I'm gonna take that thing and tear it right out of you.
Are you kidding me? Can I have a minute? You know what? I want someone, Willow. I want someone to roll this back.
Nope.
And count up the actual time that I spoke because I'm sure it was like this much because it's all Frank. So anyway, you take a watermelon, you cut it up, you put it in the freezer for a couple of hours, and then you put it in the blender with a little pineapple juice or pineapple or another fruit, like we put blueberries or whatever fruit I had. We blended it, and then it made like a watermelon ice. And then I just put it in cups. It was so refreshing. It did something to like your electrolytes. Yeah, and I had pineapple. I put pineapple in it. I blended it up. It was really good. What are you doing?
I'm eating grapes.
I will come over here and eat them.
Hold on. I was just giving you a moment because.
Oh, you were giving me a moment now?
I needed something. I feel my blood sugar dropping.
Oh, you blood sugar.
I brought you some.
No, you can have them. It's okay.
I just ate like 25 of these really quick.
Because you're a gorilla.
I look like Dr. Teeth on TV.
Yeah, okay. That's what you look like?
Well, you don't think so?
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. I look just like him.
Okay.
Do you even know who I am talking about?
Yeah,
Who?
from the Muppets. Yes, Dr. Teeth.
Electric Mayhem?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. I love that guy. It's amazing to think I grew up and look like him. All right, so I love you guys very much. We hit that 207 mark. I don't want to take away from
expanded understanding.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Sorry.
Yeah, Aaron and Zach over at Expanding Understanding. We love you very much. We're with you in the fight. Rise. Every day, wake up. Every time it kind of blops into your head, your mind for 1 second, go with it. Do the meditation there. Get yourself grounded in the moment. Realize you're in the now over and over and over and over and over again until you're just there. This is how you do it. You change the frequency by becoming the giant antenna that's grounded. And then you rise within that.
Not you, Paula.
What spiritual weapon shall I use on her this evening? Or should I just go back to the old ways and we could use fire and pitchforks?
Fire and pitchforks.
You know what time it is?
Yeah.
It's that time.
Yeah. You know what time it's going to be in a little while? Time to make him a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm making the grilled cheese tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
So put your love into the things you do. Put it into yourself. Put it into the people around you. Help by being subtle. If they're not asking, don't tell them. Drop a seed of knowledge here or there. Put the music on. Surround yourself in the sound. So the sounds from stuff like this echo out. So,
Oh, Willow, thank you.
and it echoes out, out, right? And you're surrounding yourself in this, and you're creating a frequency so you could stay in that. And then eventually you match it, and then you become it. But others will have a rough time. So you can do these things here and there, these little charge up your crystals, prepare yourself mentally, say what you're going to do, keep some salt on you, right? Like you can do all the little cute things that you need to do for you because your human suit might not be able to break through quite just yet 100%, but you are just adding to the possibilities of being awesomeness and optimum timeline if you have the ability to take part in your surroundings like that. So do it. Plant something, feel good about it, go out and talk to it, talk to your dog, talk to the pets, talk to the neighbors, realize the life ain't that bad. Remove yourself from the political distraction. It's all going to be there. It's not going anywhere. You don't need to fight the war over it. Believe me, they're going to vote the guy in for the light. Whoever the light is, the light's going. Okay. But at the same time, the darkness is going to throw lightning bolts. So be prepared. If you don't involve yourself in it, and it's time for your graduation, you have to view it as the bird and not the dog or the cat. You have to have the awareness of the dog and the cat and be the bird and be up in the tree where you could just fly off and be like, nah, fuck this. I'm not on the chessboard. I'm not on it. You're not going to get me anywhere because I'm not on the fucking board. That's the only way to do it. Right? So your version of that, go forth and do it. Enjoy yourself. Laugh. I've never laughed as hard as I do with this woman right here. Like we whatever with tonight and everything. We laugh. We're gonna laugh tonight. We're gonna laugh more. I'm still gonna beat that thing out of you. So it's all good. It's gonna regret ever coming into my home. I want my Paula back. So
it's
with
bluebird. The word is bluebird.
You got it from someone in the room. Give me a fucking break. That's cheating. New words forthcoming.
Shut up. All right.
Anyway, fearless. Willow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love you very much.
We do love you.
You stay fearless. The energies are alive. Come join us over at the Fearless Facebook group. Check us out. Answer the question. We'll let you in the room. You can enjoy some excellent meditations, all kinds of great knowledge, amazing people. And what I've been saying the whole time is we're never going to have to leave our group to find something that somebody would have knowledge about because there's somebody there and everybody's got a little bit of everything. So we're self-contained. We're awesome. We're expanding where we are and fearless. And we are awesome. And you're awesome too. And I love you. And I love you.
Thanks.
I love this fucking thing right here. I love these guys right here. I love mine. I love yours. Show the world. Be awesome. Step into your fucking awesomeness and be awesome and shine. Expanded understandings coming up. Zach, Aaron, Willow. Buy fucking silver. Stop being afraid of fucking Bitcoin. Go out and be fearless. Be fucking fearless. That doesn't mean jump off the roof and think you could fly. Remember, if you think you could fly, start from the ground and just look up and go that way. If not, don't be a fucking dummy. I love you so much. What?
We got to come up with another fucking safe word now because she just said I said it on air. Now everybody knows it. So we got to come up with another.
Of course, we got to come up with another one. The villains all know now what the fucking word is.
Whatever. Stop. You're scaring me.
That's the idea. Have a great night, everyone. Stay fearless. And remember, the universe rewards bravery.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I swear it does.